All right, testing 1, 2, 3. Do I sound like horse ass on me?
Maybe, maybe not.
Possible.
Sure.
I mean, I think we both had some really interesting, like, not fully chalked weekends, but kind of mixy.
Yeah, busy weekends for sure.
Yeah, like what?
There's no doubt
I
about
need
that.
like a breakdown from yours because I think I heard somebody got hit during a race.
Yeah, we got there was some carnage happened
What?
in both of the relays, I should say. Um, yeah, it was well, I could fucking pull it up, I guess. Probably find
Sure.
it.
Pull that scoreboard.
Let's pull up the scoreboard and see what happened. First relay, 4x1, get shit on. Let's
Hear that?
see what we got. Yeah, let's do some.
Just mod review here.
Yeah, we'll do some VOD.
Damien, the Spartans, they run 42.01 at the Covina Invite in
Yep.
3. Curtis
Shit on.
out of Washington, the Vikings.
Hey.
So look out.
All right, Damien, lane 2. Basically, our guy gets hit or some shit. I still don't know what the hell happened. I can't lie.
So it off rip?
No, it's gonna come up. You can't really see it though. We're running lane 2, yep, and then fuckers run into each other, and then they're turning around, and then they're look like some stooges. And now we're in last. Now we're still in last.
Just getting rolled.
Now we're we're way in last. We're way back. And we're finishing last. So there you go. Here we are. Way back. So allegedly, what had happened was this guy,
Yeah.
stooge on the screen, hits. So Curtis, our guy's right here.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can't really see it. I found like a better angle earlier. But basically, almost get right to. So like he's about to take off.
Yeah.
So when he takes off, he swings his right arm back, and it's as this guy is running past him, like right here. So he swings his right arm back, gets hit. So then he goes to like the inside of the lane, which you can't really see. So this guy is supposed to be like out here on the outside of the lane, and then the guy in the back is supposed to be on the inside. So then he thought he was falling. Then he slows down. Stooge doesn't actually fall. So then they're all like, now he's on this side, and it's just a clusterfuck. So if you watch it in like real speed, you just see how much of a shit show. And go. Then he slows down, and he's like, "What the hell's going on?" And then he's trying to chase him. He turns around, and then you get the surrender cobra.
Oh no.
Yeah. So, yeah, there was that one, and then hold on. Let me go to Stooges number 2, part 2 Stooges.
Oh, we have I forgot we have a new feature on here, so we could
Yeah.
Okay. Got it ready for you.
So then we get, we get our youngster back here in the all whites, obviously, feeling good.
We're not seeing anything here.
Oh shit! I didn't share screen. Here we go. My mouse turns into a shitter whenever I have to share my screen.
It's like the worst thing at work when you think you have something.
Oh
showing,
yeah,
you're going.
they're
through
like,
it,
yeah, nothing's there.
Yeah. Good old Zoom.
So basically, we got Dumb Stooge. That's EP.
Yeah.
Dumb Stooge down there. Pretty standard stuff.
Yeah.
So we're actually doing pretty well.
On the leadoff carry, and
we're in second. Things are going well. Everyone's feeling good. We're still in second, kind of ish.
Now Helix to San Diego. Lawrence Burston closing. Then
then
Hamilton, Kristen,
pretty shit handoff. Okay, not good.
Jeremy Robinson.
We're in
just
fourth.
The
not
hole is
terrible.
greater than the sum of the parts. Moving with momentum through
Then
the
we go to the
exchange
anchor
zone.
leg.
Peninsula and
We're
Corner
in fourth.
Canyon.
I'm like, okay, school
Peninsula,
record maybe.
They've got
We're kind
John
of cooking.
Aviles, the senior.
And
He ran
then
well today
watch
earlier. And now he's
coming
trying
out
to
of
bring
this
home
turn
a
right here. The
senior
last 100
title
meters of the race.
to Peninsula. But Hamilton
Oh, we're fading.
trying to bring him back. Ty Johnston of Hamilton.
Yeah.
Wait.
The senior Ty Johnston.
Yeah.
Excellent
How did that
anchor.
What?
I know.
317.
I was as shocked as you.
Corner Canyon.
So we're doing well, right?
Peninsula. They've got
You're in it.
Joshua
Like they got some
Aviles,
guys.
the
We're in
senior.
fourth,
Ames
like
on
going
that
back to fifth. But he
12
normally
today
finishes well.
earlier. And now he's
So
trying to
maybe,
bring
you know,
home
so
a
then this
senior
guy comes on
title
his
to
outside and then he
Peninsula.
tries to go to
But
the outside. And then
Hamilton
boom,
trying to
boom.
bring him back. Ty
There goes the baton.
Johnston
Run
of
backwards.
Hamilton.
Grab it.
The senior
Finish.
Ty Johnston.
Last place. Ty
Excellent
Johnston
anchor.
wins. We get last.
317.
And it's 9:45 at night. And I'm like, okay, I
Hamilton
want to
High
fucking go
School of
home now.
Arizona,
And then we jog it through the tape.
46-6.
There you go. That was my weekend.
Oh my gosh.
Well,
That is,
actually, I might as well. I went 1 for 3 this weekend. I might as well show the rest of it. I got one guy who won. Actually, won the daytime 100. So I guess that was good. This is Big Dumb Stooge. But he is fast, so I'll give him that. Also, lane 2. The inside lane, they weren't good for us today. You know, weren't good for us. But he's a dumbass. But once he gets running, he starts moving down there in lane 2.
Okay.
Here's the second go around. Lane 4 out very quickly is Derek Tyson, San Antonio. And lane 2, late charge. Jackson Daisy Jamie.
There you go. We won something. Syracuse, you're getting a 6'3" corner that can run 1060. So there you go. You're welcome.
I don't think you're in the shitter rat, actually. I think that one was that was a good one.
No, it's a good, yeah. It was just good shit. So there you go. So we were some stupid idiots this weekend, but you know that's kind of what you expect when you throw EP out there and you throw all the, you know, it's like something's gonna go wrong.
Yeah.
So that was basically my weekend.
I respect that. I mean, I was getting tidbits from when my weekend would end and when I would get the update from you, and was trying to piece together. I'm like, so did someone? Because you know the recent video that I saw of someone getting hit with the baton, it was a blatant like, hey, we're whacking someone. This one we don't even
No,
understand.
it was more like bonk off of other guy's leg goes flying out of hand.
Is that common?
GG go net. It can happen. I've seen it happen before, for sure. It's never happened to me. It's never happened in a relay I've been in, but like I've seen it. I mean, it's pretty rare though. But it happens when when it's close quarters in there and people are running fast and you're tired and like shit happens, I guess. But
is
it's
there
an
like
unfortunate scenario?
Like a ball security drill you can do with the baton or something? Like once you get it, like, hey, like let's try to keep that thing.
It's kind of. I mean, it's hard to replicate that like scenario because you're not really training for it. It's just kind of like reps, like race reps of like being in it. Like me personally, I'm never dropping a baton. Like
I mean, you got hands though. That's the thing.
I'm
like,
not dropping that shit,
Yeah.
When you got some soccer players out there who use their feet all the time, it's like, oh well, shit.
Shitter rats, man. Shitter rats. I mean, that's because I know you put your heart and soul into it. So these are just like you're standing there, you're pumped, and there's a moment. I mean, I know for a fact that bucket hat got slammed on the ground, clipboard on the ground. I mean,
yeah, it was Surrender Cobra territory for sure.
Like lay down Surrender Cobra.
Not lay down because I was at the top of the stands because I was taking splits. So I was taking splits. I'm like, all right, we got a good one going here. We're in this race,
Yeah.
See what happens, and then I'm like, no way it was us that dropped the shit out of all the teams, or 8 teams in there, and we're the one.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how much did you think about like I could just dolphin dive off of this right now?
Well, the first thing I thought was I'm about to cuss these guys out, which I didn't end up doing because it's like
it's a Catholic institution.
I mean, basically 3 of them, they all could have done stuff different, but like they ran hard.
Yeah,
everyone was actively running hard and trying hard. It wasn't like Like if someone went out there and just absolutely shit the bed, I'd be more mad about that. But it was like he just like fucked up in a major way. But at least there's still like other races. Not like this was like CIF fine. Like if this was the last thing, it'd be like, oh holy shit, like that.
Whole year's job.
Like whole year, it's over now. But at least like it's not.
Yeah. Okay. That point, because like you said, this was like the first big test for the team, right? Like this was the first.
Yeah, this was the big one. Yeah. So we as a team we failed. We definitely failed test.
Sure.
One of our guys passed flying colors, but as a team failed.
Okay.
But shit happens, I guess. So now you know.
Yeah, and I think you came into
chalk it up to the
knowing
game sometimes.
who the shitter rats were beforehand, and they kind of just proved like, okay, check mark next to shitter rat, and that
Like
just,
okay, yeah. It's like you can
EPVU.
never. It's very rare. I've never once had a race where everyone has had an A.
Okay.
Like where that race happens, you're like, man, everybody was so dialed in today.
Yeah.
It's like 3 guys were dialed in and 1 guy was like off, and you're like, oh, we need all of you guys dialed in one time.
I mean,
Never happened one time.
Is it a situation like we need to have them eating Skittles before? Do we need them to chug a Monster? Like, what do we got to do to get the boys locked in here?
I mean, just being in the track world and in this environment, it's just like it's reps. Like it's experience at like big meets. Like you can do all the normal stuff when on a Tuesday against Los Osos or whoever, but this is like, I was talking to a couple of the parents of those kids, the parent of the kid who like dropped it.
Mhm.
And she was like, so like they're gonna have, there's obviously more meets for them to like break the school record. I'm like, yeah, like they'll be fine. They'll break it at some point. And they were like, is this like a really big like track meet? I'm like, this is the biggest high school track meet in the nation. And they were like, really? And I'm like, yeah. And they were like, so I mean, that's pretty cool that they were in it. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, it was, yeah, like it's a big deal. Like they were one of the top, like, 16 teams got entered or whatever it was. So it was like, that's pretty cool.
Sure.
But it's like,
we ain't happy just participating.
Yeah, but they've never been, no one's made it. No one's ran in this in the night. No one's ran in it since me.
Damn.
At Damien. So like it's very much a new thing for this whole like group of guys. Like they've run at CIF finals and stuff, but never like here lights are on. Like 30 minutes before they ran, a girl broke the girls' 2-mile national record. She ran like 9:30 in the 2-mile or something crazy.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's like that's some fuck.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Like it's like as big as it gets. And so they didn't even know. Like the third leg guy, he's last year he was injured the whole year.
Oh, okay, so it's like
I saw his parents before the race, and I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun, huh? And the mom was like, this is not fun anymore, because he had just been kind of like floating through. Like he was talented, but like he hasn't been. But now he earned his spot to run, and they're like, oh, like this shit is real now. I'm like, yeah, like
he's in
it. He's in it now. He's in it with some big dogs.
It's like what they always talk about, like it's fun being like a D1 recruit until you finally get to the D1 time, and it's like, oh shit,
everyone's good. So like they'd never been in it this year so far. Where like every person you're next to is as fast as you, and you got to do the little things of the positioning and the handoffs and you got to want it more than them. Yep, not dropping it would be preferred. That would be preferred.
Interesting. I mean, it's interesting hearing the intricacies, and I'm excited to see how the team develops over the next year and kind of see the progression, because they're with Mr. Miyagi, so they're going to wax on, wax off, my son. Maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe we need to bring out the broom and try to get some things going on in a washcloth and a bucket, and just maybe that's the key. So when they're running, if someone tries to hit them, wax off, wax off. Could work. Or get them DQ'd. I'm not an expert. So I mean, that's not the worst. Could have been worse, could have been better for sure. Were we raw dogging the meat? Like we're not having like a Monster or something or something to eat? Like I know usually you kind of keep it low key for a meet.
Because like Friday, so there were 2 meets. There was a Friday and Saturday. So like Friday I was there. I didn't get there till like 11, so I had like a little bit of breakfast and I had like an energy drink. Sure. And then I got there and then kind of kept it pushing from like 11 to like probably 3-ish. Then they had like a food truck. Well, they had like a tent, like bacon wrap hot dogs and quesadillas and all that. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go get me something.
Yeah.
I had that, and then I just drinking some water for that day, and then that meet ended at like 9:30.
Sure.
And then so I'm like, well, Fat Burger's still open, so I
Oh.
might as well while I'm here.
Make a
So I
little swing
went and
by.
got the Fat Burger, had a couple Michelobes,
What?
went to sleep, then woke up, and I think I don't even think I ate anything in the morning on that day because I went straight there. We ran at like 11, and then my other guy ran at 12:30. So then I didn't really need much, and then I had like a big lunch. I got some Chick-fil-A because I had a little pit stop. I went back and chilled until I came back at like 4. So I had a little like 3-hour window where I could chill, and then came back at 4, and then I can't even remember what I did after that. I think I just ate some damn Dots pretzels and just kept it pushing that night. Something like that.
I respect it.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
about all
no.
you can about all you can do.
Dude,
I don't even
literally.
remember if I ate anything. I don't think I did. I think I just went back fucking because I was just chalked. I'm like, let me just have a couple more beers and
What?
some Dots pretzels, and
Which
then just hit this barbecue flavor.
Riku?
Yeah, there's a barbecue one.
Oh shit. Oh, I did not know that. I wasn't familiar with their game.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, well, I mean, figured I'll break into how the performances went. So, for those who follow the show, said we had 4 performances this weekend. We had 1 on Friday night, 2 on Saturday, and then 1 on Sunday, which is obviously why my voice is kind of hoarse. Um, so, we talked about in the last episode, I was absolutely livid, ripped someone a new asshole in the back, said, "Hey, this is like what we're doing with the cross right now ain't gonna work." And super proud of the boys in the back. Got there early on Friday. I did make a handout, not trying to be a dick, but just like, hey, this is what we need to do. Checklist, boom, boom, boom. The guys responded phenomenally. We had a 180 turnaround. Had an absolute virtuoso masterclass for the rest of the series. Like,
There we go.
cross was set up perfectly. Nobody took something down too early. And so I figured I'd kind of show some pictures that they posted, which were super cool. And then I had a picture of my group, which, yes, they did give us makeup to make us look like Trump.
There you go.
So that's just kind of how it worked. So obviously, you got Jesus, the main character.
Sure.
We do need to work, I think, in the off season now of the shoulder lift because when we're lifting her up to raise her from the dead, we got to get that full extension. We're not quite getting there. We're getting about here. Got to get that thing up. So maybe maybe next year when we start to practice, I bring some sandbags in the back of the truck and just say, hey, grab these things. Let's get you.
Yeah,
we're gonna get you
jacked.
Let's get you jocked.
Jesus.
So that would be, that'd be fun. It's actually pretty funny. So some of the pictures, I think one of them I'm in. So this turned out really, really well. The crucifixion looked pretty good. The devil did not fall this time, so that's good.
Okay.
It's always a good thing. It's always nice when he doesn't fall, but then again, you also realize you're taking care of the devil, so you're not quite sure how to feel about it.
Sure.
It's one of those situations. But it went off without a hitch. Unfortunately we were not able to defeat the double punch. That was still in the repertoire. And we got kind of caught into a little repeater action. So, we kind of had it, hey, I'll throw a punch, and then when you feel it's right, you throw a punch. We did not set up the fact that when I throw a punch, that doesn't mean as I'm coming back from the punch and I've already punched him in the stomach, you should do a double punch into him because it doesn't, looks a little interesting. I got to have a great talk with him in the back, and I just asked because I was curious, like, how do you react when you get hit with a double punch? He goes, I just jump. That makes sense because that's like the only thing you can. Like, I don't. If someone's hitting you hard enough to where you're kind of flying off the ground, there's probably gonna be some internal bleeding going on.
Totally.
So, but that looks phenomenal. I think there's a picture where it's in one of these where it's like half of my legs basically, and it's real that one right there. So that's pretty funny because they got this whole
Nice.
picture and then you just got stage.
Nice.
So you can see the height discrepancy and the tights
Yeah.
not exactly tighten.
Definitely.
Those boys, man. I will admit I fucked up. I did not bring Lysol for the performances.
Okay.
So we're smelling like a freshman locker room. And you know exactly what I'm talking about. Everybody took the shoulder pads off from the day before, came back in. You get the Friday, and it's just like, hey, boys, what have we ever heard of a washer?
Yeah.
I fear we didn't.
I
And
figured
it was
never had it.
It was tough. It was tough. But we fought through. Actually, you'll know during the market scene, for the last one, we got everybody into a mosh pit. I mean,
Nice.
yeah, we threw. So while he's doing this stuff beforehand, we're walking through and we're just throwing every disciple we can, stealing
Okay.
things, throwing people, hitting bread baskets, hitting fruit. I mean, anything. It was all downhill. So that was a great time, and I actually got young John to break character.
Okay.
Because as a stooge as I am, I just kind of anything off the cuff just flies. So we go to give Jesus he says, I thirst. We give him the vinegar stick.
Sure.
And I don't know what he did this year, but he was dead set on spitting every single time, but he'd spit right next to his mom.
Oh.
So like she's having to dodge this. So we'd laugh at that. And I just looked at him and after he spit and I said, sorry, guess it's not Dasani. And I just saw young John look from Jesus and said to him, what? Got him.
What the hell is this guy talking about?
That was good. So yeah, play went off without a hitch. It was phenomenal. We did find out great numbers from the first performance, Illuminate Church. We had over 50 people commit their lives to Christ, so that was
There you go.
phenomenal to have. I'm hoping my goal, kind of on the side, was to have 50 per show. That would be amazing.
Mm-hmm.
But it was just great to kind of have that. And then I had a picture of the group. Let's see if I can just zoom in. So we're a
There
bunch
you
of
go.
idiots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my buddy was telling me here that it was pretty funny because when I would stand in front of the tomb, I am white as we could see.
Mhm.
So he said it looked like I was glowing and then had like a red glove on both
Okay.
arms. And I was like, I mean, if the glove fits.
Sure.
And then we did have a little additive that I was not familiar with in the play so we've killed Jesus, done our thing, we're standing in front of the tomb, whatever. And Mary Magdalene runs up and nobody said anything to us. All of a sudden, this lady runs into us full speed and we're standing right next to the tomb. So naturally,
Strucking you guys?
basically.
Oh shit.
So I get my foot hits the back of the tomb, which I know it's going to scrape the styrofoam and they're going to be pissed.
Sure.
So the next time, obviously, I met her in the A gap.
Oh yeah.
We
No,
put
no,
a stop to that right now.
Yeah, we can't just let her run racket.
No, and she's such a good actress. She always looked like she was on the verge of tears. So my buddy who's running the Centurion would always look over at me like, "What did you do to her?" Like, I didn't do anything, brother.
Like, she did this to herself.
Dude. And then so we had a good time doing our thing, but that was kind of a new additive.
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, so we had a good time doing that. Blood everywhere. I mean,
Sure.
it was
Bad.
it was yeah, and my buddies have a couple whip marks. They would get in the way when I'm coming down the aisle, and one guy, likes to push the cross.
Sure.
Well, I've tried to break that behavior for about 3 years. And so I gave up on trying to have a conversation. So how do we
Okay.
train a dog who won't do the right thing? You hit him with a shock collar. I don't have a shock
Exactly.
collar, but I have a whip that hurts.
Sure.
So if I see you hitting the cross, and when I mean hitting the cross, like I think there was a weird thing where everyone saw the Passion of the Christ and wanted this thing to look like that, but we're not quite there. Like I get what we're trying to do, but not everything is going to look like the Passion of the Christ. Like, so I think somebody saw that they pushed Jesus and said, I have to do that. Well, an old lady in the middle row almost got hit by Jesus falling into her. So that was not a good look from that one.
Yeah.
And then our director told us that he wanted us to kick Jesus while he fell.
Okay.
On both sides. I'm like, wouldn't you want to get kicked on? Okay.
Yeah.
So we go to kick, and two of my buddies kick in, and I go to kick. Well, I realize there's not enough space, so I try to hop over. As I'm hopping over, Jesus's ankle pops out to the left side. I land
Oh.
straight on it and try to hop
Oh.
over it. So I'm thinking I just broke this guy's ankle.
You just ripped Jesus' ankle. He's just
Pretty
done.
much. I mean, his Achilles might have taken a bit.
He's
of
just shacked.
I mean,
He's like,
it
guys,
was-
you're already killing me. It's like now you're breaking my ankle in real life now.
I had to catch myself on a pew because it looked like I was playing hopscotch trying to
Oh,
get over
jeez.
everybody. But we had a good time doing it. Looking forward to it next year. And yeah, I think it was very funny. One of the Della lads reached out to me and asked if I could take a spot to run it with the lads yesterday, and I told him I was at a church production. Didn't hear anything back, so I think he was checked, which is understandable. That's fair.
They were asking a lot of questions.
Okay, that's fair.
So I was like, yeah, he is. So
Yeah.
we're like, oh, okay.
Not an altar boy.
No.
Wasn't my predict. And then we did almost have somebody get stuck in the tomb with Jesus, which was interesting.
Okay.
So basically, when they go in the tomb, they let me know when Jesus is good and he's in his spot, and I can throw people out. So I got told to queue, hey, we're good. So we throw everybody out. And as I'm closing the tomb, I see somebody else come flying through the tomb. I'm like, I'm not sure how.
Yeah, sure.
But that's just what it was. Yeah, it's kind of crazy that you get all these performances and you finally get it down to like a perfect run through, and you're already at the end, and you're like, damn, like if we could just have a couple more to just keep this thing
just
rolling.
iron it out. Yeah.
And I was disappointed. I did have on Saturday night, I did have one voice crack going down the aisle, and that's when I knew the voice was gone. It was
That's tough.
hit one and it was perfect, and then it just let it go, and you're like, oh no.
Like I'm done for.
Oh, it's done. And I gotta yell a lot, so we gotta find it within.
Yeah.
So start using a lot of syllables like go and move,
Sure.
and just using that diaphragm more than the old vocal cords. So we found a way, but
Made it happen. And that's all you can do sometimes.
absolutely.
You just got to make it happen.
Yeah, and then I did what everyone normally does after a Saturday night. Came home, showered, and then took half a bag of chicken nuggets and sweet potato fries and mobbed that down and went to
There you
sleep.
go. Easy money.
And then yesterday went to Denny's afterwards with the church fam and just had to get the lumberjack Grand Slam.
Oh yeah, you just house that, get that piece of ham in there, and just let it eat.
What I should have done, and I felt bad, was they asked if I wanted the toast. I said I did want the toast. Now I know I don't need the toast.
Sure.
Because I thought about it. It's about 10:30 at night. If I eat all the pancakes, all the dish, all of that, and then I eat the toast on top, I mean, we're gonna be up for a bit.
Yep.
So let's not do that. But it was a great time. Looking forward to it next year. I did say I think we're gonna have a different method to try to get rid of the double punch. I might have to take the old punching bag, throw it in the back of the truck, take it down to the old church, and say, okay, hit this thing, and I hit it twice, and just see where it wobbles.
Yeah.
And it's not gonna wobble. That's the key. So I'm trying to open the horizons of how we can fix this issue. So yeah, that was a good one. And then got some good shots in on Jesus, and he's a good sport about it. I kind of question.
He lets it happen.
Yeah, I kind of question each year how far I can go bending that line.
Yeah.
Because if we're struggling with the shoulder up, I don't know where.
Yeah, where do we go?
Yeah. So, where
do we go from here?
I mean, quite literally. So yeah, it was a great time. I sent the evidence of Hypebeast Dobby. Actually, he was only in the dressing room once, so I'm a little disappointed. I think there was a change in, what was the mission for him.
Yeah.
So that we might need to lock in for next year.
Yeah, we need to grow up for next year is what you're...
Yeah, I mean, I also think, he tried to cut me in line getting dinner. I'm like, what are we?
Yeah, come on now.
Dobby, I mean, come on, son. I mean, what do you want me to do about this?
Yeah, facts.
And then he tried to say, well, Jesus cut in line. I'm like, well, if you want to go tell Jesus that he cut in line, you be my guest. Okay. So yeah, had a great time. Could have done without I had a very big worry that when I had to get the dang makeup, the blush and crap, there was a very high chance of my allergies. I was just going to sneeze and this stuff's going everywhere.
Oh no.
It's just a plume of smoke. Didn't happen once. Actually, though, each time I would use the restroom, you wash your hands and you'll blow your nose. Half of that
Yeah.
shit's just gone. So it's
Yeah,
just out of there.
it's over.
But yeah, it was a good time. Phenomenal.
I hear that. It's
Good
good shit. Looked like it went
2025.
well.
Absolutely.
See you next year.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it. Hopefully we can fix my armor a little bit because
Sure.
every time I come in, I think I came in this year at 215, and for some goddamn reason that armor just looks big
Mhm.
because it's built for someone who is the bigger panza and shorter.
Yeah.
So it doesn't quite
work the way you want it to.
But what do you want me to come in at? 245? Like
Yeah.
I mean, come
Be a little
on.
much.
225 we could get to. So we'll see if
Sure.
next year we can get a little better for it. But what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Speaking of what are you gonna do? Do we want to go to the masters of the master class, or do we want to go through COD first and kind of sweep our way there?
I mean, I didn't watch a lot of COD.
Okay.
Besides, I think I watched all of the Optic Vegas, but other than that, that's about all I watched.
I think I watched.
I just
Sunday.
gotta turn all this off.
I watched the Sundays.
Yeah, I didn't watch.
saw the
I didn't watch
highlights.
anything on Sunday. I watched more like a little bit during the day on Saturday.
There wasn't much going on that was good.
Yeah, let's put it this way: Optic shut. Miami's the best team of all time, I guess.
Supposedly.
I'm gonna pull up the standings. Let's see. Yeah, Toronto beat Thieves. Major three qualifiers. I mean, FaZe are 1 and 2. Optic are 2 and 2.
Yeah.
LAG still shit.
Will be shit.
Yeah, just gonna be shit for life, I guess. Is this only a 5?
5. Yeah.
It's a 5er.
Yeah, a little fiver.
Fiver and then
Fiver
straight
action.
to it.
Straight to the major.
Oh shit. A 5er?
Yeah. That's why I
And
said
we're
it's an
in?
important split.
Who
'Cause
does
you
Optic
couldn't
play?
really, like-
FaZe. Oh, they're chalked.
Yeah,
Are they in?
They're going losers.
Are they though? If they lose?
I think they have to go losers.
But if
I
they're
don't know
2
if
and
they're gonna make
3,
champs.
no, I'm saying for this major coming up.
I think they still make the major. They'll just be in losers. I think everyone makes it for the major.
Yeah, but I'm saying if they go 2 and 3, so let's say FaZe is going to play Falcons and Optics. Say they win, so they're 3 and 2. Optics 2 and 3, but there would be like, I guess it would just depend. LAG is probably going to lose, so they're going to be chalked. Rocker plays Miami, they're probably chalked. Cloud9 plays Boston and Vancouver. Yeah, and then Vegas plays FaZe and
Didn't Cloud9 just
Boston?
play Vancouver? Yeah, they just did.
Yeah.
Oh no, they played Royal Raven. What? 2 blue teams.
Yeah. Vancouver played Royal Ravens.
That's the one.
So I mean, I think Optic could still get in at 2 and 3 to be the 8th seed.
Okay.
In theory, technically.
I mean,
Somebody call Benjay.
I feel like if
Do the
Optic
calculation.
don't
These guys are shit,
make
so I
it.
don't know. Like,
I mean, if they don't make the standings, if they don't make champs, I don't know.
if they don't make champs, that's a whole nother. If those guys can't be, I mean, they should.
Yeah.
I know they're in a tie for 8th, but like they're still 25 points ahead of Cloud9 and all of them. Like, they just need to like make one Sunday, and they should be chilling.
Yeah. Do you think they have the roster to make a Sunday?
Yeah, I think they could make a Sunday.
Okay.
I think they
All
could
they
get
got is 2 series.
Yeah, I think they could get hot enough, and just slam one, like have one day where they're all slamming and hooping shots. You just drop like 40, and you're like, oh shit, and then they just get 3-0'd by somebody the next day. But they're 14 and 14. They have their map count is negative. I mean, these guys are dog meat.
All right.
I don't know what to say. These guys are shit.
I hear that. I mean, I didn't like this guy's pickup. It didn't make sense to me. Like, it just, like, I don't know if you saw it today, but the Carolina released Vivid.
Mm-hmm.
And in my opinion, I'd rather have Vivid instead of Skies because at least Vivid has a go button. Like, I don't think Skies has that. But then again, you think about the dynamics. It's like, okay, so now we have 3 people with a go button. We have Shotzi who's doing whatever the fuck he wants to do. We have Hook, who, I mean, he's a nuke. He could either explode for a good way or a bad way.
Yep.
And then you got Vivid who could go, but then Dashy would have to be the true main AR. Like, I feel like Dashy's in his element when he's on flex because he can just roam and just do whatever he wants. Just go kill
Yeah.
him. But I don't know. Like, as crazy as it sounds, Benjay had a take on the flank where he said if he's Optic, he's trying to get Formal out of retirement to play main AR for this team. Like, as
maybe.
crazy of a take as it is, like that might be their best play right now. Because I thought Arcides might have been a good pickup for them. I don't really see any ARs and challengers that would be worth it. I mean, Fellow could have been a good pickup just with like the poise and stuff. I mean, the best play was keeping Kenny. I
Yeah.
seriously don't understand what. Like, everyone was getting shit on. I get Kenny drop the point, 3, whatever. Like, okay, fine. I mean, you see him now at fucking Rocker. Like, he ain't doing too bad.
Yeah.
So it's just unfortunate.
Yeah. I mean, it's just insane. I mean, they won champs and they're just like they're all dog shit. Like,
Just dog
hell-
meat, okay?
what the hell happened?
Fred got the super bag, so I respect that.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Joint team was 0-20, got him on. I
Sure.
think.
Sure.
I mean, that's just. And it doesn't make sense because I feel like this game should have played to their skill set. Like, they should have been really good. They just couldn't fucking. I mean, I don't know what that. I mean, I don't know that Optic, though, at least this iteration, has ever really played like fundamental COD. Like,
Yeah.
they're gonna kind of run at you and shit on you, and then that's gonna make it work. Like,
That's what they're hoping for.
yeah. Like, Kenny was trying to play fundamental COD, and there's just every arrow was just somewhere
Yeah.
else.
It's just in hell.
So, T's and P's, boys. Hope for the best.
Sure.
But yeah, I mean, I don't talk about the match you watched with Vegas versus Optic. I have no idea half of the time where Shotzi was going. Like, I looked at his arrow and I'm like, I don't know what you're doing.
I mean, I guess what we're saying, like, a lot of it is like he is making plays, but then like nobody knows the play he's making. So it's like, does
No
it
one knows
even
where the
matter?
spawns are gonna be. And,
Well,
like,
does it
I don't
even
know.
matter? Like, if he's like making, maybe he is making like a really good play, but nobody knows
Mhm.
what it is, then is it a good play?
Yeah.
You know, in theory it could be, but you have to communicate it better. So I'm guessing that's what happened. But that's like a Shotzi thing. Sometimes he just goes mute, and he can literally win a match for you, like
Yeah.
by just running your shit.
Yeah. By going 0 dark 30 and just
Yeah, you
roaming.
can just run your shit. So I get it, but it's like not when you're playing like hot ass, you know?
Yeah, not when you're playing more like Botsy than Shotsy.
Facts.
More like TikToksy. He be taking some chow sometimes that, like, I don't know if the league told him, hey, we need some clips so that we could post some social media, because it's like,
Yeah.
what the fuck are we doing?
It's like, where are we going?
Yeah.
What are we doing here?
On Skyline, he's sitting bottom kitchen. He's got a nice little corner looking
Sure,
at
corned up.
street, and he's one guy tries to slide chow out. It's like, you have the heady in front of you.
Yeah.
Just use it. Like,
You don't have to be a hero here.
no, there's no need. I'm getting hit with so many ads on Breaking Point. They are making so much cash.
Oh no.
Holy shit. All right, let me get off there so I can stop their revenue. All right, is there anything else? I didn't really watch much of the Masters. I want to give it its credit. I know that Rory finally broke the seal.
Yeah, I watched the whole thing. I watched all of Sunday. Boy, it was entertaining. I'll tell you what. It was after the first 2 holes. I mean, he's up 2 holes to start the thing, and then he's already down after 2 holes. I'm like, oh, this is going to be an all-time choke. And then Bryson starts choking, and then Rory's back up by 4, and then Rory starts choking again, and then fucking the Swedish guy starts choking on the 18th. He triple bogues. I'm like, what the hell is going on? And once he missed the last putt on 18, I was like, oh, this could be GG. This could be a broken man. But he threw some darts out there on that playoff hole and made it happen. So, I mean, congrats to Rory. One of the few career Grand Slammers now, winning all of them. So, yeah, it was good shit, I guess.
That's an insane title to have.
Yeah.
The Grand Slammer.
Career Grand Slam. The Grand Salam.
I just kept seeing like they're like Scheffler with an unbelievable drive, and you watch it and you're like, damn. And then you look at the putt, you're like, damn.
Yeah.
Like you did the hard part.
Yeah, you did all the hard shit. Can't make the
Nice
easy
home.
ones.
I feel like some players should try the old Happy Gilmore putter. Bring out the
Yeah.
hockey stick. Let's see if this thing can ride. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I saw Twitter clips, but I was getting the update from Ben J and Octane, and Ben J, damn, he botched it again.
Yeah.
2-footer.
Like, thanks, Ben J, for your insight here.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
And then ASIM was coming in and being like, hey, the Golden State Warriors game is insane. They're like, we don't care.
No one gives a
Yeah,
shit.
sure.
Thank you. Thanks for everything.
Thank you, boss. Damn, he got 21 mil? Shit. I pay taxes on that in Augusta.
Sure.
We'll get to the shitter ratness in the portal.
Oh, yeah. Portal's electric right now.
Oh, it's alive and feasting. Is there anything else we got before we want to go Twitter Stoogery?
I don't think so.
Okay. I don't think I have any Frank Fleming videos, which is unfortunate, but Frank was in a good place this week, I think.
Sure.
It's pretty interesting to find out, I mean, I kind of looked at this and I wondered, like, would you rather have your team have multiple Super Bowl appearances or be there more frequently and not know if you're going to win it, or anytime that you're there, you're going to win it?
That's a good question. I mean, it depends. Like, if you have a losing record,
Yeah.
I'd say I'd rather be 1-0
Yeah.
than like
hear that.
than be like 1-4.
0-4.
Yeah, like 0-4. I mean, yeah, that's just tough. I mean,
Or straight too with the Bills like that.
Yeah, like I'd rather be the 1-0. I mean, I don't know though, because the Jets, I was in fucking
in
the
65 or
60s.
something.
Yeah, whatever that was. So I don't even know. Like, do you even count that?
I don't
But
know.
like who's another one?
Like the Bears, maybe 1-1.
Like the Steelers is pretty godlike.
6-2. Yeah,
That's not too bad at all.
I didn't even know the Commanders.
But then you look at it and you're like nobody is like a Cowboys fan or a Raiders fan to the extent of like them like loving those, like you would hate it now. Like you would look at that and be like, gosh, I'd rather be a a fan of something else, because like it looks good on paper, but
it's just ass.
Same with like the Patriots. Like I think they'd take it, but it's still like on paper it looks like, dang, we went to 11 and only won about half. But it's like, I think you'd still take it.
I mean, in all honesty, they should have been 5-6. Like, if the fucking Falcons don't choke, like,
yeah,
you're looking at 5-6. And fucking Jared Goff pulled his head out of his ass and realized how to move man to man. Might have less. He just never will.
Do something.
He's not my problem anymore, thank God. I guess Stetson Bennett is my problem, which is nice.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of, this one's
big problem.
Stetson. This one's to you.
That's a big problem.
Some say a short problem.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't realize, like, kind of lined up with the Eagles and the Rams to kind of sit next to each other. Broncos be getting shit on 3-5. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah.
3-5 isn't great.
Remember how the Cardinals went outside?
Yeah, but yeah, that's a rough one. Bengals is tough.
Yeah.
Falcons is tough too, because they really should have won one.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing worse than the Bills. I mean, like nothing can. It's 4 straight, man. I mean, it's like, I don't know. Couldn't get one.
Through to the life, man.
4 straight. We're losing 4 straight. How's it possible?
I
couldn't
mean,
get one. We couldn't get a fluke. Anything.
I'm trying to like, when were the Chargers in the Super Bowl?
Like in the 80s or 90s, I think.
Yeah, because I was like, they didn't have a magical run when they had Rivers and LT, which would have been the time I would have thought that they would try to like get one.
No, they were supposed to. They were like 15-1 or 14-2, and then they lost in like the AFC Championship game or some shit. I want to look at the winners. Super Bowl winners. Yeah, let's see when the Chargers 1995 they lost to the 49ers 49-26. They almost got 50 piece. And this is crazy. When the Niners won that, they had made 5 Super Bowls and they'd won all 5. And now they've lost 3 straight.
Damn.
So, I mean, if you're like a recent Niners fan, like you're pissed.
You just no pain.
Yeah, like you're pissed.
You almost had an
Like-
unblemished record at 5-0.
Yeah, and now you've lost to
Mahomes.
they lost to Chiefs,
Twice.
Ravens, Chiefs twice.
Chiefs twice. Chiefs with
Yeah.
Jimmy G. Chiefs
Yeah,
with
Chiefs to
Birdie.
Jimmy G, and then they lost to the Ravens, obviously. When the lights went out.
The lights were the
I gotta
brightest.
go back to this fucking. Wait, so the Vikings and Bills. So this is what happened with the. So the Vikings lost. They lost 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. 74, 75, and 77. They lost to the Dolphins, then the Steelers, then the Cowboys made it and lost, and then the Vikings lost to the Raiders the next year.
Oh,
And they also lost in 71. Or no, in 70 they lost to the Chiefs. So they're just shit.
damn.
And then that where is the dreaded man, Bills 4 straight. 91, 92, 93, 94. It's like gotta get one. I mean,
Gotta give me one.
it was Cowboys Bills back-to-back Super Bowls. It's pretty crazy. That's pretty crazy.
Gotta
They
go
got
with the Bills.
they got 50 piece in that one.
Oh,
52-16. The first one was the tough one. They lost to the Giants 20-19. Oh jeez.
And that just broke them after they lost 2019.
You're
It was
just
like,
broken.
we're
Broncos went back-to-back.
we're
Obviously
done.
98,
Yeah.
99. Titans, the one they made was the against Greatest Show on Turf when McNair, they were 1 yard short on the last play.
I'm as happy as could be about that
And
one.
then, yeah, and then it's been pretty standard. Jeez, the Bucks beat the crap out of the Raiders in 03.
Oh, that was a
Yeah,
Chucky.
Pats went back-to-back when they beat the Panthers and then the Eagles. Dang, Panthers have lost 2 tough ones too.
Yeah.
Lost to
Yeah.
the Patriots and then obviously to the Broncos.
Yeah, I felt
All they
very
had to do
confident
is
picking
jump
them
on the
against
ball.
Broncos. Yeah.
Just jump on it. Be all right.
It was like, I remember talking to my dad about that, and he's like, I think the Broncos are going to win. I was like, I don't think that the offense for the Broncos can move it. And he's like, but the defense for the Broncos is like, I know. But quite literally, if Cam Newton would have put together 2 touchdowns, he wins the Super Bowl. It's just
Sure.
2. You had 60 minutes to get me 2.
Couldn't do it.
That was it.
Couldn't get 2. It's impossible.
Couldn't get 2. I can't even remember. Did they get 1? I think they had 1 and they went for 2.
Yeah, they scored 1.
Yeah. Just need one more,
It was
son.
24-10 final.
Jeez.
I'll tell you what, there were 2 back-to-back. Is this the best banger back-to-back games ever? Was Patriots Falcons into Patriots Eagles?
Yeah.
Like that's pretty good. You
I
get an
mean-
OT 28-3 comeback, and then you get the 41-33 Eagles
That one was insane.
Patriots Super. Like those are as 2 back-to-back Super Bowls. That's pretty good. And the only thing that it could have been 3 back-to-back. The Panthers one was the year before, but then the year before that was the Seahawks Patriots one. That one was fucking insane
That one was
too.
wild. Curse
That
play
one
after
was
play.
insane.
When
It
I got
really-
Jermaine Curse making plays for me, I was like, what is happening?
This is a pretty good back-to-back. The 08 was when Giants beat the Pats 17-14. Then when they beat them the first time.
Yeah.
And then the Steelers Cardinals one was the year after that with the Santonio Holmes toe taps.
Oh. Kurt Warner almost had it.
Yeah.
Could
We
have.
had some good. We had a good stretch here though for the last 3. Like Rams Bengals was pretty good. Then obviously
Yep.
Chiefs Eagles was pretty electric. And then
Yeah.
the OT game of Chiefs Niners was electric, and then the Eagles kind of ruined that streak
Yeah.
of good games. That you said, yeah, we'll go belt to ass, sure.
Sure,
We'll beat
absolutely.
the shit out of them.
Sure. Yeah, I mean the birds. I can't even. I look back at it and I'm disappointed in myself that I thought the Chiefs would keep it close and the Eagles would win it in the end. Like I should have looked on paper and been like, this O line is ass.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
They're dumb.
I'm looking at it right now. I mean, I think I said this before, but Super Bowl's in Santa Clara on February 8th, my birthday. Might have to go up. Imagine the Birds get back.
Oh shit! If Birds get back, you gotta
I gotta go.
You
That's
gotta go.
Like I'm required by law to have to go.
I'm sure you go to the gala, they'll have like 2 tickets. You'll be like, yeah, we're
Be like,
gonna
I'll take that.
we're running that up, please. No, absolutely. I'm telling you, I was so drunk in the watching the Rams in the Super Bowl. There's still plays in the third quarter that I see that I don't remember. Like, oh, that was good.
Yeah.
I remember the fourth quarter, second quarter, remember that halftime adjustments, remember that third quarter, don't remember shit. So
Sure.
You know, don't need it though. You need it in the fourth quarter where the money is.
Literally.
I just remember Cooper Kupp just being an absolute lad. One-on-one against Eli Apple. I mean, the fact that they thought Eli Apple could cover him one-on-one was just so disrespectful. Like,
yeah, it's pretty crazy disrespect.
got a guy with the last name of Fruit covering. Okay. Yep, Triple Crown. Sounds good. Then I find out my fucking top receiver didn't have an ACL his entire fucking season. I'm like, you're kidding me, dude.
What are we doing?
Could have been worse. I could have been left with Tutu to have to carry the game. Oh boy.
That's a place you don't want to be. Don't ever want to be there.
I might have reached a different level of drunk if I saw that like Cooper Kupp got hurt and it was just Tutu out. I'd be like,
Yeah.
Because I know Cam Akers ain't doing shit at that point. I still can't believe Cam Akers got a ring on that team. Like he did everything in his power.
He did it all.
Cost in the playoff run. They were up by 2 scores against Brady, and he just said, "Not today."
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Like somebody had to hit the Buffalo Wild Wings button, right? Like somebody said, "Hey, you want a close game? All right, Akers.
That's what I'm saying.
Cough that thing up, son." He did it twice. My blood pressure rose so much during that game. It was disgusting. Yeah. Good on you for being 2-0, though. Jets, sad organization. Probably never will be good, but, you know. And then the Hurricane Relief Super Bowl. Nice. That was good. Katrina. This is an interesting one. So this time we got the wide receivers, T. Higgins, Zay Flowers, Neighbors, and Njigba, JSN.
Oh,
it's an interesting one.
Give me. I don't know. I might go Neighbors at 1.
Okay, you're going for volume. I like it.
I might go Neighbors. Oh, I don't know. I feel like T. Higgins isn't that good. Well,
hey, you've always kind of been like on
because it's like
outside.
You got it. You're not available. First
okay,
of all,
I see
like you're always and you're just kind of divaing it for me, and you're like, I don't know.
See,
so I almost want to do, but I also don't think Zay Flowers is that good either. But there's no way I can go Malik Neighbors and Njigba 1-2, but I'm gonna do it, and then I'm gonna go Zay Flowers at 3 and T Higgins at 4 because I don't fuck with them at all.
I respect that.
That's what I'm gonna do.
It's a tough one because like they all got their different things. I've always been kind of high on Zay Flowers. I thought he was really good coming out of college. I think I'm gonna take him at 1. Neighbors, I mean, it's so hard for me to pick Neighbors in like the top 3 because I don't really think I've seen him in a moment where like the game is actually in the balance. You know what I mean? Like I feel like he gives me a lot of empty calories. And it's not his fault, but like, I mean, his quarterbacks are pretty shit this year. So when Tommy DeVito's not winning you a game. So I can't really blame him for it, but I do have to kind of take that into effect. I think JSN is kind of a middle of the field merchant.
Yeah.
Thought that for a while, and he can't line up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Zay, T, JSN, and then I'll take Malik Neighbors at the bottom just because he's a young rock. Okay. So he'll learn. He'll move up in my standings, but I got to give respect to the old dogs. Boy, we got a lot on this. Nico Iamaleava. I mean, are you up to date with this situation before I kind of get into the whole
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna kind of jump forward into other stuff here because it's further down. So we're gonna jump around and then we're gonna come back. So Nico had informed the team that they already predicted that he
Yeah.
was gonna opt out of like training camp.
Yeah.
But it gets worse. He allegedly was gonna hold out of a playoff game unless
Yeah.
he got a new contract.
As we
Yeah.
dive into this, is a lot
Dude,
of the
this is
people
insane.
who have been pushing for the changes that are happening in the sport, they would call them progress. I would call them just changes. A lot of the stuff they told you didn't have to worry about, a lot of the stuff they told you that wouldn't happen, it's funny how it keeps happening. These are the same people who would tell
I would like to say I did say it was gonna happen from the beginning. It was pretty I think anyone who has like a brain could sense this and be like, so how do we ensure that they're not just gonna sit out because they want more money? Well, they're not going to. It's the playoffs. They want to play in the playoffs. I don't
Yeah.
know that I think they want the cash.
I think people are looking for some cash.
you players would never opt out of playoff games. You know, if we had more playoff games and less meaningless bowl games, then players won't opt out of playoff games. You know, that same crowd fails to mention that this past December, cats like Nico Iamaleava almost held out of playoff games because they were trying to renegotiate contracts in the middle of.
Now, had I knew this, I wouldn't have been high on Tennessee. Okay, I just want that for the record.
Sure.
All right, if I'd have known that this fuckery was going on in the background and they weren't focused on winning a damn game in Columbus, I'm gonna stop. I'm pissed off at this Tennessee team. It
Yeah.
made me look like a jackass.
You put your heart and soul into this bunch, and they're opting out.
Man, they fucked me up in Columbus. They
Yeah.
fucked me up when they played against Arkansas. I mean, boys, I went out on a limb. I said, y'all are pretty good. You got this talent. I need to know if the running back was in the same situation. Was Samson doing the same thing? Don't tell me he was.
Might have been.
Oh, if I found out that he wasn't injured and he sat out,
Of a playoff run. He wasn't the only one. He wasn't the only one. But just understand all these people who cannot take a piss without getting the front of their pants wet that claim to know what's best for this sport and claim to be visionaries. And boy, they can type a lot of words per minute, can't they? They have not the slightest clue what's
Thank you,
best for this
Josh.
sport. And so we've taken
Sure.
the stance on this show.
I think it's hilarious. Can't take a piss though, getting their pants wet is quite crazy.
There you go.
I respect it.
He's not wrong though.
No, he's not. So I guess I'll go back to the top because we got a lot of things we can go through. But basically, Nico was allegedly going to hold out to get a new contract. He wants $4 million a year. He's currently getting paid 2.1. He wasn't even a top 5 quarterback in the SEC.
Yep.
How in the hell am I going to pay you $4 million when I get boat raced in Columbus? I lose. The big play that really sold me that he was not a $4 million quarterback is against Arkansas when the game is on the line. You got one play left, and he scrambles for 5 yards on 4th and 20 and ends the game.
Yeah.
Runs out of bounds.
Got to throw it.
You got to give me something, man.
Got to throw it somewhere.
I mean,
Give somebody a chance.
I remember watching it and was like, what the hell just happened? We'll come back to Nico, but this was an interesting one. You can only keep 3. This is really going to – but I think this also determines what type of, like, offensive style you like from a running back. There's some great choices here.
Give me – this is easy for me. I want Adrian Peterson.
Yeah.
I want LaDainian Tomlinson, and I want Saquon Barkley. That's who I want. That's my running back.
I think just
You could chuck Kamara, get Kamara out, get Charles, get Jamal Charles out.
Just to be different, because I ain't trying to copy your picks, I'll switch. Give me Derrick Henry, LT, and Saquon.
Yeah, I'd say like the only other two, like
Beast Mode and
Yeah.
AP kind of cancel each other out, basically. Like they're
Like,
kind of the same runner.
Charles and Kamara and Gurley, they're working the bottom of the
Bottom of the barrel.
bottom of the pole on that one. Okay, then everyone in then I think Marshawn Lynch is like right under that or right above that, and like, yeah, there's like a Marshawn Lynch. There's a McCaffrey, Derrick Henry.
Yeah,
I think
kinda
it's
tier.
I think Peterson
Yeah,
and LT are just like
they're
just
above.
different. They're just different. Then I'd go with Saquon because I think that was the best season ever. So then I'd just put him in there for that. But I can't go wrong if you also said Derrick Henry or
Yeah.
McCaffrey. I don't think you could put Beast Mode ahead of either of them though.
No, I don't think so.
So yeah, LT
I-
was fucking good, man.
LT was phenomenal. And I'll tell you what really sold me on it, because I was almost going to be a Rams homer. When I saw that they chose the Super Bowl jersey for Todd Gurley, I said, I don't want that Todd Gurley, because he just sat on the fucking bike the entire game. I
Yeah,
don't want that guy back. I want to find out what the hell happened there. Like it still, I'd like those jerseys back though. Can I please get my throwback
yeah.
dark blue jerseys, please? Would it kill us?
Is it that hard? No, shouldn't be.
Really shouldn't. Birds get their Kelly greens, and I can't get these. Sounds good. Target should go back to these too. Let's get rid of these whole light colored uniforms,
I
please.
know.
They just don't look right. Someone said get rid of all of these and give me 3 Fred Taylors. Okay, you're smoking crack. That's good.
Yeah, you're insane.
Fred Taylor, I would not take him over any of these guys. This will be funny. There's supposedly an open world concept for NCAA or college football 26. I've seen so many funny memes about the Georgia. You know, the minute you commit to Georgia,
Get the
and it's-
Hellcat, start riding
yeah.
around like a GTA.
yeah.
Which probably would be a part of the game. It's kind of have to be. I don't know what you do in here though. Like I'm walking around the quad. Like I don't. Like,
I don't know, because
what am I supposed to do?
I was thinking the same thing, because they set up certain text scenarios where you could decide, like, hey, I'm going to sneak out of my dorm and go to a party with this girl. Like, how far are they willing to go is my question.
Yeah, are we going to the strip club? Like, are we going to make this game rated R or what's?
That's what I'm saying. Like, hey, you got approached by a guy with an NIL deal. That you want to sign up for it? Sure.
Yeah.
I don't know. Tony Soprano says he wants to meet you for some gabagool in a conversation. You go to it. Dude, what if it's like so crazy? It's like you get invited on the Pat McAfee show and they actually get the boys like in the game. That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that would be insane.
I mean, I don't know. I kind of felt like NCAA 25 didn't live up to the hype. I played
Yeah,
it
I
for
mean,
about like a week and a half.
I played it for a little bit,
Yeah.
and you know, it was it's fun, but it's like I don't know. I'm just not. I feel like it was. I didn't like the. I don't know. I didn't like the recruiting. I think.
That part, and I really
don't-
didn't like the fact
Not that I
you-
didn't like it. I just
O-line
like
didn't work the way it's supposed to.
I didn't like lock into it as much as.
I just didn't like the
thought I
fact that,
would.
like, in the game, like, they said that their main goal was to make it as realistic to football as possible. So, like, for the O-line adjustments, you could really get down and dirty. They didn't work.
Yeah.
So if I say to double team the goddamn nose guard, how's the nose guard coming free? No one's
Sure.
touching it. Like, bullshit. It's fun to play with your friends. I mean, I showed the games from like last year. I was looking through the graphics. Like I played a game against Blick, and you know it was like 56, 55 fireworks. Like it's fun, but it's not enough to like get me hooked on it.
Yeah.
I was happy to see that Reggie Bush has an ultimate card now, or ultimate team card now, so that's cool. Dude,
That
the
is right.
Browns got their fucking guy.
Footsteps
They
is
got-
back.
Footsteps. They might make the wild card now.
This QB room, man. It's just insane.
Look at the Super Bowl. Just aura right now. You got fucking.
They got 2 Super Bowl
Footsteps,
winning
Look
QBs
at
in
that.
there.
and then
Crazy.
Deshaun.
Oh man, this team's just. What's their over under? What's their win total for the year?
Yeah, what is the over under for that? But you want to check Vegas real quick or
Yeah.
MGM? And I mean, I would say 5.5, right? I mean, for $40 million a year for a defensive end, I'd hope I would be able
Let's
to 5.5. Holy shit!
Let's find the Browns.
Excuse me.
5.5.
I'm taking the under. I'm taking the under.
Going under.
I'm going under.
Yeah, I think I might have to go
You
under
might
on
have
that
to
one as
hammer
well.
the under. What are the odds if you hit the under? What are we looking at here?
It's that's like the juice is a little bit with the brown, so like you'd get a little less money for taking the under than if you were to take the over.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes it's worth losing a little cash. No, it's right.
Yeah, so it'd be 100 to win
95 or something.
76. So you know, you really love it.
I hate this, but it's gonna happen. Copyright. Frying pan. I knew it was gonna come eventually. Like, I'm just letting you know right now. If I'm playing, someone hides behind a corner in 2 pieces, me and my teammate with a fucking frying pan,
I'm off.
I might throw my computer out the window. Actually,
Yeah.
it would be my fault, but I still, it's a done deal. I think we went over this one, but the River Monster show ended because Jeremy Wade literally caught every large freshwater and simply ran out of content.
He was just too good at his job.
That just maxes it out.
Fair enough.
Those things are absolutely massive.
Fair enough.
Fucking legend. Oh, this is just perfect. Like, this just shows how crazy Cowboys fans are, bro. Although I think we know a fan of the Birds that would probably do something similar.
Probably, yeah.
He's upset enough.
Oh my God! No!
At a draft pick.
No shit! No!
Boxing us.
They tried to stop him.
The big dumb idiot.
The biggest, dumbest idiot of them all.
I just wish somebody would be like, God damn it, Jake. Or something. Like, he's probably, that's probably a Kyle, actually, if he's wearing the boxing gloves and they're trying to hold. I mean, yeah, and you think he's trying the old take this thing back to Costco with the receipt and see if they'll replace it?
And just hope they don't check the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, can I get a receipt on this? Like, can we see what it? No, don't worry about that.
It's in the box. I already wrapped it up. We don't need to do anything about that. I mean, geez. I get you don't like a draft pick, but take a walk. And this is just how it's supposed to be. Like, if I $2 beers, yeah, the ump's gonna hear from me. I think a new goal, and I was telling one of my friends in the back while we were getting ready, like, I think a new goal in life that I'm gonna add to the side is getting so drunk at a Quakes game that I get thrown out for yelling at the umpire at like $2 beer night.
Yeah.
I think that is a feat on its own.
Oh yeah.
Like, hey, you want to go to a Quakes game? Actually, I can't go there anymore. I got banned. Why?
Yeah.
Well,
I get...
$2 beer night. Told the guy
they
penis. You know.
Sorry.
Told me it looks like a little penis with a hat on, and he didn't appreciate it. So, you know, thought I was quoting. You know, I was just quoting the League of Their Own. I thought he would enjoy the humor, banter. No, he said I got a restraining order from the stadium. So, you know, that'd be wild.
Sure.
Speaking of wild, I don't know if you've seen what was going down at Coachella, but we got some posts in here that it just
I've
makes
seen-
it look like hell.
I've seen some stuff.
According to New York Post, I guess salmon are swimming faster due to painkillers dumped into rivers. Uncle Doomer's in the right spot. He said Planet Earth is so fucking cool sometimes. I mean, yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, I mean, these things fucking moving and grooving.
You guys are sliding.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
You guys are feeling good.
They're just getting better. Oh, this is crazy. So I guess allegedly, I don't even know if this is allegedly. In this video, a 74-year-old man was scalded in a New York courtroom after using an AI lawyer for his case without telling the judges.
Oh no.
I've always wondered if this was going to happen because I always heard with AI, I'm like, how far are we going to go with this? And sure enough.
May it please the court. I come here today a humble pro se
All right.
before a panel of 5 distinguished
Is this-
justices.
Is this, hold on. Is that counsel for the case?
I generated that.
I'm sorry?
I generated that. That is not a real person.
It's not gonna.
It's not a real person.
Okay, it would have been nice to know that when you made your application. You did not tell me that, sir. I received the application. And you have appeared before this court and been able to testify verbally in the past. You have gone to my clerk's office and held verbal conversations with our staff for over 30 minutes. Okay? I don't appreciate being misled. So either you are suffering from an ailment that prevents you from being able to articulate,
Sure.
or you don't. You are not going to use this courtroom as a launch for your business, sir. So if you are able to shut that off. If you want to have oral argument time, you may
It's
stand up
phenomenal,
and
bitch.
give it to me.
Shut that shit off right now. Or else.
Shout out Brute. I don't even know what that is. That's fucking hilarious.
That's good shit.
I generated that. Good for you. You know what you're gonna generate? Your ass in the back of the fucking cell. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll hold you in contempt of court.
You're getting away with this one, buddy.
I'm not sure if this is really how the old lingo goes, but I guess swag, someone who admires God. Okay.
Yeah.
YSL, young soldier of the Lord. I think I've heard
Mhm.
that one used before. The op, overly positive pal. I've heard that one, but they say you want to avoid the ops. So
Yeah.
you like people who are down in the dumps. I get it. Slime, seeking Lord in me every day. Or seeing
Mhm.
Lord in me every day, I guess. It's either one you want to be. So this makes a lot more sense for what I'm seeing. Gang going above normal guys. I'm not quite sure the use of that one. That one's a little bit interesting. And then the Glock is definitely one that's always been used as the guarding lives, overcoming challenges knowingly.
Yeah.
So these are just
this is just
yeah.
bullshit.
okay.
Thank you, Young Thug.
Okay, so that's not okay.
They were,
that's-
no, I'm saying he just came up with it when he was doing his court case. They were like, "Hey, what are all these gang terms mean?" They're like, "Oh no, that's nothing to do with the gang."
oh, he
Why?
actually came up with it.
No, yeah, this is I think this is real.
I thought somebody made this up.
No, I think this is actually Young Thug and them like trying to. They're just bullshitting what all the stuff actually
That's
means,
phenomenal.
so it
bitch.
doesn't sound as bad in the raps,
That's phenomenal, bitch.
so they're not getting in trouble.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Insane.
That is wild. Oh shit.
Thank you, Young Thugger.
Oh, thank you, Doug. Yeah, I mean, you're day drinking. Like, God forbid I support a local business. You know, like, kill me, sue me. Actually,
You know, literally. What do you want me to do? Not drink something?
want me to go
Get a
parch?
water? Want me to get a water or something?
I don't even know what the hell this is though. Like, what is going on? Is that like a is that a
don't know.
cherry or is that like a strawberry that we just pierced? Like what?
Yeah, I'm
I think
not
it's a
sure.
cherry. The more that I look at it, but what the hell is this
Raspberry?
green thing?
Mint? Maybe?
Maybe mint leaf.
Maybe? That's about all I got.
So what the fuck are you drinking?
No one knows. She got a bear.
What?
Not hard.
That's not. Oh, unfortunately I fear I know how this is gonna end.
Yeah, this will be McGee's
Uh,
class. Yeah.
Jesus in 5.
Just chalk it up. Just chalk it.
The Kings will get one in LA, and then they'll lose the second one, and then
Where the Devils playing?
That's a good
The
question.
Devils got somebody yet? Oh, it's not confirmed yet.
Oh, it isn't?
No, not because some of the
Yeah, it's just some teams in contention.
yeah, the wild card is not shored up yet.
And would you know it? The Kings play the
Oh
Oilers.
wait, the
tonight.
Devils. Wait, no, the Devils I think are gonna play the Canes. Unless, yeah, I think it's gonna be Devils Canes, lad.
I've heard the Canes are pretty fucking good there, bud.
Devils have lost 3 straight.
Oh shit! Frank's about to go ballistic.
Frank's gonna be on suicide watch here soon.
It's kind of crazy that the fucking Rangers aren't going to be in it.
Yeah, I know.
How close was Utah hockey from making it? Do they still have a chance in their first year? Oh no, they're eliminated. They're behind the Cougs.
Yeah, they're out. They didn't do terrible. They were above 500 though. So I mean, it's better than most.
Dude, Calgary might do it. Holy
Calgary?
shit. Calgary, look at this. Calgary's 2 points behind fucking St. Louis.
Oh
Did
shit.
they play?
Yeah, St. Louis lost 3
Vegas
straight.
Knights? Oh shit.
Are they gonna play St. Louis at some point?
No, I think their last game they have to win is against
They
Vegas.
are. They got 2 games left. They got the Kings and Vegas.
They do?
Yeah, tomorrow and Thursday.
For Flames?
Yeah, Thursday's the last game, or the last games of the season.
The hell?
And then the Blues have to play. You go to full schedule. It'll show like 2 more at the bottom.
The fuck? Oh, this is bullshit. Why didn't it show it before?
But then the Blues are playing Utah Hockey Club. So basically, I think the Blues got to lose and Calgary's got to win out.
Calgary?
That's what it's looking like, right? This
Shit.
is how many points?
2.
Yeah, it's 2. So, well, I guess they could win in. I guess the Blues.
Oh, the Venetian just chalked me. Holy shit.
If the Blues win, I don't know what the tiebreakers are actually. I'm saying if the Blues win and then Calgary wins both, then they'd both be at 96. What about the Wild? The Wild aren't free and clear yet
No,
either.
they're not. They would get jumped.
They would get jumped if they both
Who are
went
they
out.
playing?
The
Yeah.
Wild play. They got to play the Ducks.
Oh, they're gonna fucking smoke them. That's a
Yeah,
freebie.
they're gonna slam the Ducks. Yeah.
So
it's
they're
tough.
firmly in the
They're
wild
gonna
card.
get in. Yeah.
So it's between Calgary and fucking St. Louis. But
Basically, if St. Louis just chokes or not.
be interesting. But yeah,
Guess we'll
unfortunately,
see, yeah.
I know how this
Kings
one
are fun,
goes.
yeah.
Great graphic though, phenomenal.
Yeah, it's excellent.
Absolutely great work. It's great bashish. Oh, Jameis Winston. I hope this man never changes. He's stolen some Alaskan king crab touchdowns here.
Friday. All right, here we go. Yes, here we go.
Where am I gonna go? I'll go here and I'll come right.
Red Alaskan king crab. Red Alaskan king crab. Hut, 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 hut.
Rip it. So she's at some random trade show in Orlando for sure.
Sure.
Just tell by all the stooges dressed like that. Yeah, just like some weird little X something company. Just
I
not
don't know
know
what we got
fuck's
going on.
here.
Yeah,
I
no one
mean,
knows what's happening.
Just a budget company sent 2 of the reps, give them a table, give them a backdrop that looks like the sky, and let's call
What
it a
you used to
day.
do for that Japanese company?
Oh, brother.
Just
Yeah.
sit you at a table.
Bro, except my fucking shit would get shipped to random spots.
You get no days off.
Bro, no days off, and then fucking almost literally almost broke my toe trying to set up
some
one
bolt.
time. Oh, it was horrible. Dude. Oh my god. I don't know if I ever told you about that. I think I probably did the trade show where I literally went to go set up because they send you early.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did my whole thing, go to the gym at the hotel. They send one of my techs out with me, and we're cool. So we're like, all right, let's go work out. Let's go to our thing.
Mm-hmm.
So I check in with the people at the convention center. It's just in the hotel. I'm like, hey, I know you guys are unloading all the boxes. Like, can you let me know when you get to ours? Yeah, absolutely.
Sure.
All right, go work out. Come over. Come back. I'm like, hey, is it ready? Lady comes up to me. She doesn't know how to explain it. She's like, we're not sure where your stuff is. I'm like, oh, that's funny. Like, what do you mean you don't know? Like, we don't know. I'm like,
Like, how's
that's
that
kind
possible?
it's kind of a problem. She's like,
Hey,
well, do you have a
lady, how's that
confirmation?
possible?
Yeah, I go looking through my bag. I pull up confirmations. I'm like, it says it was like it's here. So then all my folks fly in, and it's like I'm on the fucking like I'm getting speared. I'm on the shopping block. It's like I'm getting yelled at by people. Like, the fuck is wrong with you? This, and that. Like, what's wrong? Like, how did you do this? This is ridiculous. Like,
Sure.
you had one job. So now I'm getting pissed. There's, that just kind of builds the animosity. So I get fucking hammered that night. I mean,
Oh,
I
yeah.
get hammered. One of my sales guys starts talking shit, and I just looked at him. I was like, brother, if we want, we can go in the fucking lobby right now, and I'll fucking walk the floor with you. My boss is like, okay, we're gonna take you out of here.
And we're gonna take 5, please.
We're gonna take 5. I mean, the guy, brother, like, do I regret it? Yes. I was in my 20s. The guy's in his 50s. Like, probably shouldn't
Yeah.
be egging on the 20-year-old. Like, it's just not smart. Probably not smart on my end either, but no one said I was smart. Long story short, we come to find out that somebody in their shipping department saw my stuff, didn't ask what it was for, he just immediately put a return ship on it.
Great.
So thankfully, we had a partner that was in Tallahassee, Florida, who drove up and got us stuff that we could use. And like they set me up with like a couple tables and a TV so I could play a video I made. And I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
get me the fuck out of here. And that was, like I said, it's the same trip. I thought I broke my big toe because I was trying to open shit.
Oh yeah,
in
that's
the
right.
Fucking, I mean, it was just no, that was a different one, right?
Basically,
I
you had
don't
some
know.
you had some chalked trips. That's what I'm hearing.
I'll tell you what. The next time I go to a fucking trade show, I'm gonna dip my balls onto every fucking table.
Sure.
Let's get to that way.
Just fuck with them.
I have no. I think
There's no shame in your game at this point.
there's no shame in my game, and I have no problem telling someone to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
At these events. So that, maybe that will change in about a year or so. But the moment that I hear somebody be like, "Hey, where's this?" It's like up your ass. So,
Yeah.
And it's usually these guys too. Like you think they're like the nicest guy, and they're just coming down on you, and you're like, "Okay, listen, Ted. All right, why don't you
Yeah.
watch it, okay?"
Why don't you chill out here, son?
Yeah. Funniest part is when they're in the same fucking job you are. It's like we're in the same position.
Yeah, we're doing the
Just-
same thing, man.
30 years younger. Like,
It's like your life's fucked, dude.
yeah, you're selling fucking printers for the rest of your life.
Like, what are you hassling me for,
Uh,
man?
Seriously, I'm doing a fucking graphic of a printer, and everyone's asking me to make it sexy. What do you want me to do? Yeah, I just went through. Thanks for the therapy session. That was good. This is an interesting one. Which these QBs deserve the Hall of Fame? This one's interesting. You already know one that I'm gonna say for sure.
Well, I know what yeah. You're gonna say that one in the bottom. I say Russell Wilson does.
Okay.
And yeah, how many does he have? One? All
Yeah.
these guys, or I guess Eli has two. Rivers has none.
And Cam has none.
Cam has none.
But where does an MVP weigh? Is my question in this whole thing. I don't
Yeah.
think anyone really weighed that out.
Yeah, I know. Honestly, now that I'm looking at it, if I had to make my own Hall of Fame,
Mm-hmm.
I'd have none of them in there.
Okay.
But one of them. But
I have none of them. I respect it.
in there because I wanna
Yeah.
my brain is telling me Russ. Then
Yeah.
now the more that I think about it, I'm like, yeah, like he got the 2, he won 1, he had some good yards. He was never MVP, right?
No, I don't think so.
Cam was. Cam made it to 1. Rookie of the year, MVP. That's fun. Stafford got 1. Was on a shitty team for a while. Rivers was on some good teams. Never got to a Super Bowl. Eli Manning's kind of 500 quarterbacks that happened to win twice. It's like they're all giving me reasons why. Like none of these guys were like you would look at them and be like that was the best quarterback at that. Like when they were playing, like
Yeah.
that's my thing a little bit too of like you never once really were watching them and like that is the best. I mean, maybe Cam for that 1 year, you were like this guy's fucking final, but that was 1 year. It's like who gives a shit?
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
Because then I feel like you could make arguments if one of them gets in. You can make arguments that they could all get in. But it's like there's no way Cam Newton is a fucking Hall of Fame quarterback. Like there's no way.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Right? There's
disagree
no
with that.
way.
I don't
Cam
disagree with that. Yeah, bro.
You can't have Newton in there, and then you
No
like
Newton.
like Phillip Rivers, like all time numbers, obviously, but like so maybe. But then if Rivers goes in, then Stafford goes in for sure.
Right.
And then if Stafford goes in, you're like, well, why not Eli Manning? And you're like, okay, I guess. And then
I think
you're like,
Eli's going for the nepotism, unfortunately.
yeah. And then you're like, well, they've all made it, so I might as well put Russ in too. And then you're like, oh shit, they
Fucking
all
Cam
got it.
might all get in there too.
Yeah, throw Cam in, sure, for generational season. I just think it should be more exclusive than it is, and like
Okay.
sometimes they try and like they have to have 4 guys minimum.
Yeah.
When it's like, why? If there's like a class that comes up and like
They're
you don't
just
have to
shit.
like, yeah, you don't have to kind of reach to get people in.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
I think my real like push for Stafford is because, like, there's not much good coming from Detroit. And the
Yeah.
year that he got out of Detroit into a good situation, he won the Super Bowl. And in my opinion, that year he was the best quarterback. Like he
Yeah.
was, I mean, he outdueled Brady at Brady's home. Like he was just the best quarterback in the league at that point. So it's like for that dominant year, for the first year that you have a competent team, you win one. He's only had a good team, like a competent team, for like 4 years. So for me, it's like you dominated the year you got there. You're 1-4 in years that you had a chance to win a Super Bowl that you have. Like that's not too bad. And then he did numbers. He did everything he could in fucking Detroit, and they just fucking
Yeah, those guys are
nobody
shit.
wins. Nobody wins in Detroit, man. They had Megatron. They couldn't do anything. That's my argument for Stafford. I just, when he actually had a chance to shine, he was like, got him.
So if they have like Cam, like think about like Cam Newton,
Mhm.
like Jalen Hurts getting the fucking Hall of Fame at this point.
That hurt.
Like
I mean,
obviously not.
yeah.
Like obviously not. But he has won
I
a
mean,
Super Bowl. He
yeah.
didn't win the MVP, but Loki would have won. Like
Yeah.
you know, it's like
Well, he
he
also
shouldn't-
changed the game with his tush push too.
yeah,
That's
but
the
he
crazy
shouldn't. But like me as an Eagle, like Jalen Hurts should not. Like if he retired tomorrow, he's not in the Hall of Fame. Like that's fucking crazy.
part. Right.
He'd have to do like 5 or 6. He'd have to win another Super Bowl and get one MVP, and then like have like 5, 7 straight winning seasons or whatever. And then they'd be like, "Oh, okay, sure, he had this
Yeah.
many rushing yards and that." But I think it should be just harder. Like how many
I just
quarterbacks
wanna
that are
know-
playing right now should actually be in the Hall of Fame? Like Aaron Rodgers is going to be in the
Rodgers.
Hall of Fame. Pat Mahomes is going to
Pat
be in the Hall of
Mahomes.
Fame.
I
Like-
think Stafford.
Okay, so let's
So that'd be my
we
vote
can
for
do
3.
Stafford, sure.
I
Like,
mean,
is Lamar in
I don't. Oh.
the MVPs? He's got
I-
2 of them, right?
So this is where like the argument becomes like, I want to know, is it more stat based or is
That's
it
what
based on
I'm
how you
saying. That's
get,
what
like,
I don't know.
awards? Like I don't.
Because I feel like sometimes they like to get a guy in,
They'll like
they'll
push
go
a
one
little,
side or another side.
yeah.
Whereas I would just say, then don't let him in. Like if you have to pick one side of the fence,
Yeah.
and the other side of the fence, you're like, ah, man, he just doesn't cut it here, here, and here. Then
Then
I
don't
think
get in.
they shouldn't get in. It shouldn't be a find a way to get him in
I respect
because
that.
this is the Hall of Fame.
At the Hall of
The
Mediocre.
yeah, not the Hall of All.
I
You
like
know what I'm
that.
saying? That's what it's feeling like.
Hall of all.
Literally. Like, who's gonna
That's
get in, man? Jared Goff?
Fuck no, get in the hell
You know
away.
what I'm saying? Like,
Brock Purdy.
right?
mean,
like there's
in-
no one else out there. Like, what, Flacco? He won one. Flacco got one. So
Get him
we gonna
fuck
put
in
him
there.
in. Get him in. Yeah. So like who? Yeah, like Rodgers and Mahomes, and I guess you could throw Stafford and Russ, like of people playing.
Yeah.
Like those are the only 4 where you could maybe.
Yeah.
And some of them were still like Mahomes and Rodgers are obviously going to be in, and then
First ballot.
people will debate Stafford and like Russ, but at least like there is a debate to be had about them getting in.
Right.
Everyone else, it's like shit or rats out there. Like the
So-
recently retired guys, like obviously Drew Brees will get in, and like Big Ben will get in, and
Yeah.
there's a couple more here or there. Like Tom
So-
is going to get in, obviously.
Oh, of course. Do you think, if, in your opinion, if Stafford wins another Super Bowl, does that change?
I
your
think
mind on it?
I think if he gets 2,
Okay.
I think if he gets 2, it's solidified. I think with 1.
He's on like the.
He's right there. It's like he could or he could. Like I wouldn't be mad either way.
I got you.
Really. Well, not that I'd be mad, but I wouldn't put him in mind just because of like the way I described it. But like if he were to get into the Hall of Fame as it is now, I wouldn't be mad. But if he didn't get it, I also wouldn't be like, oh, this is an all-time robbery.
Right.
Whereas like if he got 2, like if they go and win it next year, I'm like, okay, I mean, probably
Guy's
get him
got
in.
2, yeah.
Get him in there. I mean, fair enough.
Okay. That's what I kind of think, because he cut that promo, the video that they did, which I really liked, and he sits down on the couch and he's like, I want to get a gold jacket, and I know what it's going to take, and it's going to take another Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, so he understands what he needs to do.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy is just a fucking magician. I mean, what he does with the football is insane.
He can spin that thing.
Watching him throw it live too, like he I don't care how old he gets. Like that guy will always be able to spin the ball.
Oh yeah.
Like, he'd be 75 just playing with the grandkids, and he could still rip that shit. Like, damn. Eli just the way he always played, he just looked like confused. Him and Jared Goff both
Just looked like
just
a stooge.
confused, bro. I mean, when I think of the Cam Newton years, I think of the fucking yogurt commercials he had. You know what I mean? The Greek
Mhm.
yogurts. Russ, I just think of fucking beast mode, just running people over,
Sure.
and then the defense lighting it up. That's the hard part for me too. Is like, I understand the accolade as far as like, okay, how many championships you have, but is that an individual stat?
Yeah.
That's where I always get confused because it's like the Hall of Fame. Okay, so is it more so going to be about your numbers, but then you have to affect like, oh, were you just playing for numbers and not trying to play for the win? I don't.
No, and it's some like
Tough one.
yeah, it's just very much a quarterback thing is like the winning thing
Yeah,
because like
you touch the ball.
you know
every
like
play.
Julio Jones is like obviously he's going to be in the Hall of Fame, but he didn't win.
Right.
But it's like you only touch the ball so much as a receiver, and then there'll be the people that argue the side of the fence like, oh, like the quarterback can't do everything, but it's like historically. If you're a really good quarterback, you'll get one. Like
Yeah,
you
you'll
have
find
to
a
be able to
way.
get like one or two. You know, typically like the guys who everyone's saying are like
Yeah.
even Drew Brees found a way to get one. Big Ben got some. Aaron Rodgers got one. Like typically you're gonna get one.
Yeah.
Or two.
Yeah.
And depending on who you are, you might need two. Like Eli Manning definitely needed two because everywhere else it's bang average. So like if he was sitting there with one, he doesn't have a prayer.
I agree.
He
with
got
that.
two, and one of the two, it's like he beat
Beat
the
the goat.
undefeated Patriots. It's like that might count as two, as that one.
Yeah. No, I agree with that. I firmly believe that Stafford will get another one before he retires. I think looking at this team, like they are poised to
Yeah,
make a pretty good push. But then again, they're gonna have to battle the Eagles. I think that's gonna be the big thing. Is the Eagles and Rams are gonna kind of battle for the next couple of years, which will be fun. And I'm sure my wallet will love it because if we lose a couple, I'm gonna have to buy some more jerseys. Which I have not forgotten about your Cooper DeJean.
I hear
We'll
that.
get that one squared away.
We'll make that happen, Shy.
We had to get some bases taken care of. You know. This person is hilarious. Oh, it didn't show what it was. It was here it is. Sammy Jackie said, I've been listening to the Theo Vaughn podcast and completely locking in for the past 3 hours. My brain got to be turning to mush or something. And Theo Vaughn's my sorry man/woman.
Nice.
That baby Theo. Oh, this fucking lady. You want to explain to me the tech that she's using right now or what the thought process is here? There you go. I mean,
There's a lot of different things.
okay.
So like obviously you could just use the thing.
Yep.
Water the thing, but I get if she was like, well, the pressure's too high. Okay, normally nozzle sensor, you can twit.
Turn it.
Maybe
Or
you can't.
don't hit it
Okay,
as hard.
maybe I'll give her the benefit of the doubt, but why not just fill it all the way up?
Could do that.
Just fill it and then carry it instead of doing pour spray, both hands going. Like if you really wanted to use your little pot thing
Yeah.
to get a nice drizzle on there, you don't ruin the flowers. Fill the whole thing up
I
and then walk over there and do it.
The funnier thing that I thought about is this is who you're getting phone calls from about wanting to talk after work.
Yep.
It's just
Like, what are we doing, man?
hey, I want to ask you how you're running the operations. First of all, when you water your plants,
Yeah,
you
what
carry
are
the
we doing?
hose and the bucket? Why, yes. I'm not talking to you. Okay.
Oh
That
my
should be a
gosh,
general rule of thumb. You should-
insane.
In your office, whenever someone goes to complain, you need to have a hose set up, you need to have flowers, and you need to have the bucket.
Yeah.
And you need to watch. If somebody does this, I'm not speaking to you. There's no point. I'm just gonna lose it. We're not doing this.
Yeah.
I mean, lady, come on, damn it. Oh, this guy's he's not a happy camper. We put it that way.
What Nico's done to us, he's Lane Kiffin us. He left in the middle of the night looking for a sweeter deal. If it's all about money,
Probably.
he's put money before loyalty. How can you go against orange and white? It's
Money.
loyalty.
Cash.
I really feel like that Tennessee football will come away from this a better team. What Nico?
No, they probably will.
A lot.
Nico's got a ceiling. First of all, I'm sorry for you, buddy, but just so you know, it didn't really end up well for USC. We got the shit kicked out of us. So I was actually in the Coliseum when we threw a pick 6 to Washington State, and I walked out in the third quarter, which is
There
unfortunate.
you go. Yeah.
Wasn't my choice. I was told I had to. It was horrible. Those were the Cody Kessler years. How the fuck did we get that? God damn it. The Minecraft director, I can't even believe there was a director for this shit. Jared Hess speaks out about police being called to screening of the film. Said, quote, "It's weird when you're having too much fun and the cops get called. It's
Yeah.
just literally cheering and throwing popcorn." All right, so we're going to have you clean the fucking theater. And then I don't know if you saw a video. There was a video where some kid or teenager threw his drink at a dad, like at the back of his head.
Mm-hmm.
Like what?
Just people going rogue.
Yeah, like what the hell is this? First of all, I was asking people, this looks like a zombie to me. They said this is armor. What the hell's
Is
going
it?
on?
The zombies wearing armor?
Why do these guys got dicks on their nose? What is?
I don't know, man. I don't get the chicken jockey thing. I'm not really sure what's going on, but yeah, let's not trash the theater.
Why is this a thing? Why?
I don't know. But
Why did I
people
get this before I got
We're absolutely loving it.
Star Wars bounty hunter movie? Like why?
I know.
That was so much simpler. People aren't even going to react like that when they go watch the episode 3 rerun, basically.
Yeah.
That's just wild. Oh, this is horrible. Supposedly Notre Dame, UCLA, and USC are in pursuit of Nico. I don't want Nico.
Yeah, it's gonna be
All right.
West Coast.
I don't want Nico. I don't see the use. First of all, I definitely don't want Nico if we're gonna pay $4 million. Okay.
Yeah, it's a waste.
I'd rather put that into a defense and an O line. Like I can make a quarterback good. And this kid, I saw his Achilles heel last year. I saw it. And it's just money. He's got a certain level where he'll go, and that's it. He's got a ceiling.
Yeah.
And it's not just because I saw it against Ohio State because they didn't win the championship. I saw it against Arkansas. I saw it in the games against Alabama when the defense had to win it for him. Like, he ain't no $4 million quarterback. I'll tell you that much. Not in college. So USC, please. Apparently USC's got the #1 recruiting class coming in. So that's
They
cool.
do, yeah.
But I'd rather move forward with Jaden Maava and let him.
Let's see what. Yeah, let's see what happens.
Because that's basically like. I don't think Nico is better than him. Like I think they're kind of the same level quarterback. Like
Sure.
and one's probably a lot cheaper unless Nico's going to be like, hey, I need about 3.5 and be like, okay.
Yeah.
But Reese Davis had a pretty good take on this thing. He said, in the pros, guys hold out. He said teams release players. College sports needs a framework under which if Nico holds out, Tennessee still holds his rights in if he's under contract, which he is. To come to terms with a new school, they allow him to go and are compensated. So it's just like the NFL and college. Like we're going to have a salary cap. We're going to have contracts. We're going to have representation from the agency, which we already do. Like it's just going to be the NFL 2.0. So I don't want to see any more development.
Yeah.
So you got to come out of college or you got to come out of high school developed because you're already getting paid.
No, yeah. You better be ready to play.
I'm not really. Speaking of ready to play, fucking, you better be ready to fucking put them fisticuffs up in a
literally
professional pillow fighting league. Hey, watch my Dr. Pepper. Get after it.
Yeah.
There we go.
And
Oh,
nice.
That was nice.
Stick and move. Oh, that was some contact on that one. You had some good hits on those.
Yeah, these guys were fired up.
I want to know where I could go watch this live because I would definitely go out there for a night and just sit there and watch like 15 matches.
Just get boozed.
Oh, get boozed up and watch these guys do their thing. Yep, predicted he's going to enter the transfer portal. We get that. Oh, this is funny. Gen Z are onto a new trend, which I'm very proud of them.
Generation Z, in order to combat high coffee prices, has discovered a brand new trend, the home cafe, where they, let me make sure I have this right. Yes, they invite their friends over to have coffee at home, or at least in their tiny apartments.
Nice.
And this is a new trend.
Phenomenal.
It's only a matter of time in order to combat high eating out prices. They discover a new home restaurant trend where you make dinner at home
Sure.
in your kitchen.
Absolutely.
Zoomers are the boomers of millennials.
I mean, yeah, it's a trend that's old as time, actually.
Oh yeah.
Hey, come over, have a cup of coffee, bite to eat. Come on.
Come on, it's vibe.
Meet you at the restaurant. No, I'm not meeting you anywhere.
Yeah, no, can't do it.
Yeah,
Well.
you're a golfer. You tell me if this was on purpose from Jordan. Jordan Spike, I think something happened with his glove here. Doing his thing. How you doing?
Right in the dick.
I don't think he meant it.
Yo, Lisa? We just kind of see this. Hey, how you doing? Bang. I don't know.
I think on the extension of the arm to do the well, I think he meant to do. Maybe he was going for right hand fist bump. Realized that's club hand reaches left. Oh, I don't know. Then when you slow it down, it looks like he wanted to just nut tap that guy.
You know what? Let's do a full slow mo here. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt. Got the walk up. Here. No. We got to give the wind up. We can't just accuse him. Come on, right here. But I think this one's a close case here.
Yeah, this is not looking good.
We do the fist bump. How you doing, John? Bang. How the kids?
Sure.
Oh, man.
See you later.
This guy's what the fuck just happened?
It's been nice knowing you. That guy's pissed.
Let's do it one more time. Let's just make sure we understand what's going on here. Hey, how you doing? Keep it moving. Oh, you want a fist bump? Yeah. You're telling me I suck dick. How about yours? Bang. I think he got
smacked.
I think it's clean.
Been nice knowing you.
Jordan, I think you rang the bells. Well, glad we did that video review. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. I kind of feel bad for Nico in the point that if this is not his doing, if this is his dad's representation that's going to cause this problem for him, it's unfortunate. But
a lot of the people who have been pushing for the changes that are happening in the sport, they would call them progress. I would call them just changes. A lot of the stuff they told you didn't have to worry about, a lot of the stuff they told you that wouldn't happen, it's funny how it keeps happening.
I'm not watching the same clip again.
Yeah.
His dad, basically, they're saying his family's the one that was pushing him for this decision.
Yeah, the dad's a freak.
But like Nico, it's got to be your decision, bro. You're getting paid 2.1 mil. Like it's not like you're not getting paid.
Yeah. Make a decision here.
Seriously. And in Tennessee, you got less of a tax bracket than you do in California. What are you doing?
That's a good point.
You might make more bread on paper, but you're going to lose it. Trust me, Uncle Sam and Callie will take your bread.
Oh, he loves it. He loves it. It's his favorite shit.
You're going to find out that your bread is being used to try to save some goddamn smelt that no one's ever heard of and no one's seen in about 150 years.
Sure.
So, have fun with it. We got the captain. Good chat. Fucking Captain 99 here, Aaron Donald.
Thank you.
Not even Aaron Donald, Aaron Judge. I miss you, Aaron Donald.
Mr. Judge.
Miss you, Donald. Thank you, Donald.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Got us a ring. I mean, chat. Be good luck. We better not lose this one. If we lose this one to Canada, so help me.
So help me God.
Oh my God. I won't do it.
I won't be a part of it.
I won't be a part of it. I'm happy.
I want to be a part of it.
North Carolina's out of the mix for Nico. I don't know why. He doesn't look like the type of quarterback for Bill.
Yeah.
He just doesn't seem to fit. Like, I don't think his play style would fit Bill's offense. But Bill might be adapting his offense. I don't know. Vivid's been released. Thank you, Reese. This is crazy. So apparently 60% of Coachella attendees finance their tickets to attend the festival.
Jeez.
Now, I got a theory. All right. If we're financing the ticket, don't you think we just shouldn't be going?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
$600. Like,
yeah, what are we doing, man? Do you need to go that bad?
I mean, well, if your finance is 600, we got more questions. Like 600, come on.
Yeah, it's bad.
That's. Oh, jeez. I don't want this. Copyright. Is there anything else in there? They're just stupid. Oh. It looks miserable, I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, it's the last place I'd ever want to be.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this shit. We actually got a video coming through of what the shower situation is like because people will camp there. My
Mhm.
sister actually went camping there with her friend, and I don't even know how the situation is, but they were trying to explain to me, no, it's it's good. You got everything in the car, you got the thing in it, and then we got this tent seat, and then we got a bucket. I'm like, so it's gonna be blistering hot, it's gonna be windy, and I got to take a shit in the middle of the canvas, right?
Mhm.
Well, yeah, but it's for the experience. No. I could do that at a ball game. I could go down to Louis
Yeah.
Pompey and go down to Sandburg Middle School, go watch a
Yep.
baseball game, realize I got to take a shit. The other John's not there, so we take the old Porter John.
Yeah.
And get the same experience. But the free showers that were available is where we're really gonna kind of lean into because boy, it looks like hell. Let's hear from JP on Optics Comms.
Why were the comms bad? Fucking. That might be the $1 million question. I just tell you they were bad.
Thanks, JP.
We just got to be very, very on top of it. Again, that's the main thing we're looking to fix for this week. That's the main focus. I said it to them, but I was like, if we calm like we did in the Falcons match, we're not making a Sunday.
I've never seen JP and Jake Della in a room at the same time.
It's a good point.
This could be something.
It could be something to that.
That might be why they chow wildly, He's the elf on Shotzi's shoulder. Just fucking chow him right now. Fucking get a 2-piece.
Chow it.
Chow it now. Then he runs and chows it and shitter.
Yeah.
Here's a bong rip. Jeez. Yeah, gentlemen, we got to be better than that. I don't know how the hell this works. Apparently, Max Crosby is being named the assistant GM for Eastern Michigan University.
Okay.
He's going to help evaluate high school prospects and portal prospects, manage NIL budget, and serve as special assistant to the AD on fundraising, alumni relations, and student athlete sport.
He's going to be a puppet figurehead. That's what he's going to be.
Okay,
doing.
so they're just going to use his name, and they're going to figure out how to do everything.
Pretty much, yeah.
There's
no way because he's not in there balancing the books.
So I was gonna say, we're not.
Like, oh gosh, man, we got $75K to spend on corners. What are we gonna do? He doesn't give a fuck. He's not in there doing that. But now, when there's an alumni event or something, they're like, "Hey, Max Crosby's gonna be here."
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, that's what I assume is gonna happen. Because no way he's in on the day to day.
This might win Stooge of the Day or Stooge of the Week. I don't know if you saw it.
Oh no,
JD, fuck JD. JD, we can't. You didn't do what I think you did you? Oh, JD, two hands. Two hands now. Come on, JD. JD!
At least it was the base and not the trophy.
JD, what is going on? Coach goes over, what the hell?
Coach is like, what the fuck are you guys doing, man?
God damn it. Worked hard for that. Your Trump's looking at what the hell's going on? I mean, come on, JD. Gotta have better hands, son. We gotta lock that in.
Sure.
Next year. You'll get a chance. Yeah, this is crazy. According to College Sports Online, shout out to them. Between Nico Iamaleava botched NIL holdout to Jaden Rashadas.
Yep.
Remember who that is. Failed $14 million NIL deal. When the hell was that? We had 30 for 30 on what the transfer portal and NIL did to the QB class of 2023, and they're saying they should call it the cautionary QB class, which is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think the funniest one to me still is the Dante Moore, but more so the Malachi Nelson. Like,
yeah.
What happened? How did we go from SC to UTEP? Like,
I know. It's bad.
What?
Went downhill fast.
I remember him threatening he was going to transfer to Boise State, and he did.
He did, and then he lost the job to fat white guy who made the playoff. And they almost won.
Fat white guy. He almost did.
Yeah, it's bad.
What happened, gentlemen? Arch just chilling. I mean, I guess Dante has a chance to start this year, so he got a shot.
Yeah.
But then they're saying Oregon might be in the market for Nico. So
yeah, I know. So now they're just right back to square one. They got the money for it though.
They do. They got that bread. Got that Nike check. I mean, this is just crazy. NIL is just a wild world. Okay, so a lot of people are asking if the TTK in Warzone is faster, and they're saying comparatively to last year, according to Pete, to Urza Kasan last year, it is faster. It's pretty equivalent. Okay. Don't know the exact number offhand, but the original experience and what we want to go back for now was make it more casual, friendly, kind of. If I'm not good at hitting straight shots, I have an opportunity. I'm not going to get destroyed every gun battle. Okay, so basically, if you're a shitter, you can still win a gunfight. You know, to actually hit shots nice. There's also a lot more excitement of like, oh, I have an opportunity to get a kill. But like, okay. That being said, it is not like we're trying to remove skill from the game. Kind of seems like you are. There's still a lot of skill involved in this game, but it's approachable, which is the key difference there. Wait, but here's the thing though, if I hit like 5 good shots on somebody and they just turn and burn me with 3, I do feel like that does remove the skill in the game.
Just a little bit.
Like if I hit someone with 5 pistol shots and they pick up an AR and they 3-tap my shit.
Yeah.
I mean, I definitely
I'm
feel like
good.
it's up close. Yeah, I'm not feeling great, I'll tell you. I mean,
not having fun anymore.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out when we land with the lads, but you know.
Yeah.
Here's the shower situation. Just be prepared, it's horrible.
Coachella.
Good pressure though.
Okay, just finished. I'm gonna give the showers a 6 out of 10. They weren't the worst thing ever. Also, like, it was a hassle. The water pressure was so hard. Most of it was like a mist, and then there was one little area that was shooting just like a little straight shot. Then there's nothing to put your stuff, so you kind of have to just hang it everywhere. It's air conditioned, so there is wind blowing. So you have to kind of like hold the sides of the thing together, or else
Oh, nice.
I mean, I just let it rip naked. I mean, what? Like,
Yeah.
who are we hiding from at this point? Like,
Cheeks out. How you doing? You want to hand me some?
Everyone's
please?
ass is out at this damn festival anyway, so who cares?
Literally, what's the difference?
What's the difference? Like, just everyone's naked there anyway.
I just don't understand the appeal of like wanting to drive into the desert and like pay a lot of money already in
100 degrees.
Like, yeah.
Like, I would do it the way that like my girlfriend did it. But
I did see that setup,
she gets
yeah.
sent like to go. The only thing that sucks for her, she has to do work, so she doesn't really get to like
fair point
vibe. But like if I was the +1, I'd just be vibing.
Just at the hotel.
So I'm just chilling there. Or I'm in the VIP tent with like Post Malone or somebody. I'm at the little event. I'm just getting drinks. It's all fun and dandy. I'm not in a big ass crowd. That'd be great for me. For her, she had to freaking do content like every hour of the day. So it's like you're just chalked.
Yeah.
I didn't want to be there.
The cowboy hat she got was sweet.
But when the checks clear, it's like, all right.
It's not
Not
a bad day.
Not a bad day at all.
And, yeah, I kept seeing like the room and then the hotel, and I'm like, that's a lot better than the old, taking a shit in the canvas.
Yeah.
I just don't like. I don't understand why I would voluntarily spend more money to go live like I'm in a third world country for like a weekend. Like, why? Why? But I'd actually rather you just give me the fucking garden hose than that. Like, just
exactly.
let me do this. But you know what? Different stroke for different folk. And we do have some Instagram stuff here.
Okay.
We did update the old Instagram game here. Some Instagram stoogery. Had to follow up with old Ja. Never know what you're gonna get from Ja. I don't know if you've been seeing. People think he's got a grenade celebration. When he hits a 3 now, he says, it's not what you think it is. I'm going to take my words. I'm going to throw them out there. Then I'm going to block out the noise. Let's see if it is what he says it is. Okay. Take the ball, transition. Okay. Okay, make it. And then, let's see here. I take my words, throw them out, and I don't hear them.
And there you have it.
Okay. Okay. I'd like you to explain. I know you're not, not a jumper per se, but if you could explain what went wrong here, I'd appreciate it. Or point us to the authorities that could be for this.
Yeah. You just took off a little too central.
Okay.
So basically, he needed to take off where the first bar is.
So right.
So like right here. Like he went to middle. He needed to take off like further towards where his run up was. Yeah.
Right
and then
here.
You, then you
Okay.
go over in the middle and then you land. He took off in the middle and he was running too far horizontal to the thing. So when he jumped, he didn't get enough, like he didn't get depth into the mat. So then he just kept flying, and there's only one way your momentum's gonna take you, and that's into the freaking pole. So yeah. Yeah. Look cool though, I guess.
He gets folded up like a lobster in the corner.
Yeah.
I gotta watch one more time. So now I understand where he should be. I mean, first of all, the run up. I kind of knew looking at the run up.
Yeah, something's going wrong here.
Why is he running up like he's number 4 in multiplicity?
Yeah.
You know what he's got got the skis that he's made.
Yep.
Oh God. And this lady right here, what happened? We fucking ate shit. That's what happened. I mean, at that point, do you even want a second attempt? Or do you just say, hey, let's just, I'm out. All right.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Have you ever seen something like that happen in a meet?
I haven't seen it personally, no.
I feel like I've seen people hit the pole, but still go through or go under. Like, I've never seen someone try to jump just straight and like, I don't know.
Yeah, I haven't seen it in person.
I think I'd piss myself laughing if I did.
Yo, can I get a muffin? Yeah.
Strike. God damn. Geez.
Yo, can I get a muffin?
Fucking
Yeah.
rip it, son.
Jeez.
Oh. At the back of the U.
Oh yeah.
This is probably one of the most intricate ways I've ever seen. Well, son, we need to probably.
Yeah, come on, flip.
Yeah, we do recognize that. Oh shit. I mean, she says no. You just hop in the back of there and you just get hammered. That's just kind of the way that goes. Simple process.
Yeah.
I will give it points for creativity, but I mean the setup looks like ass. So
it's yeah, the creativity, get something there, but
I mean you had the sign upside down. You had the whole way here to figure out how to pull the
yeah,
sign.
you had about 20 minutes to get that part right, and you couldn't do it. So
yeah, and I think we're missing a comma here. So we should have Claire, comma, Will, and then
Sure.
so we need to fix that. But I mean, it's better than the kid who just did the long jump. I mean, T's and P's to him, or high jump actually. T's and P's to him. I'm sure his neck feels phenomenal. Oh, and this one, I just want to know what's going on here. From your expertise when you were in go-karting this last time, how does one get into this situation here?
let's see.
What went wrong here?
Well, about 15 years ago,
Okay.
she started eating a little too much.
Okay, that's what.
And then the handling, the weight
Yeah.
and handling. There's only
Yeah.
it's like when you pick Bowser.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you got speed, you got straight line speed for
Right.
days, but handling you don't got it. Versus you pick Toad or you pick like Baby Luigi or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Might not have the speed, but you can get around the corners.
Okay.
That's what we got here. We got Wario, we got Donkey Kong.
Yeah, that's
we got
Bowser. Okay. So that's what kind of. So the more that we say that, I can kind of see the Bowser path too. Like it's kind of. I think I've done this before with Bowser because there's challenges that you have to do in Mario Kart, and yeah, I've been in that. Yeah, more or less.
Turn didn't go.
Been in that situation before. You try to turn, and or when the Wii remote doesn't recognize that you're turning as much because you got to do the old twist room.
Mhm.
So yeah, you just be slamming into shit, bang. I mean, she fucking almost took the rail out though. That's kind of impressive. Like, dude, this carnival almost went down. People in the front row don't know they almost got killed. So I guess they're gonna call this baseball play dirty. I don't.
Oh my God! Are you fucking kidding me?
So I don't care about the parents getting mad because it's just fucking little league and they're gonna, motherfucker.
Gonna be
people,
all right.
But I don't remember all the baseball rules, but I do remember that unless the catcher has a play on the ball, it's free game. Like you have as much right to the plate as the catcher does.
Yeah.
So if the catcher is going to be a big dumb dipshit and stand in the middle of the plate, I can run his ass over.
Yeah.
Now, I think he learned this the hard way.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of people forget how baseball works because when you're the catcher and you want to make a play at the front, you stand at the front of the plate so you can tag.
Mhm.
You don't stand in the middle of the plate because then you're going to get your ass clocked. So let's see. I think that's what happened here before everyone freaks out and does their shit.
Oh my God! Are you?
Kind of a bang bang play, but he's on the middle of
I
the
feel
plate.
like but he was going up to catch it though. Like I feel like the guy could have just slid it, like just slid in like normal, and then the catcher would have jumped and caught it. Like if the catcher was standing on the front side of the plate and he didn't have the ball, I'd be more. But it like he was like kind of jumping. The runner knew that he didn't have the rock. You know what I'm saying? Like when he's going to hit him, he knows he doesn't have the ball.
Oh yeah, no,
he could have slid. Like he could have slid, right?
He
like
could have.
He definitely could have slid.
He met him at the apex.
He met him right at it, and I don't think he needed to do it, is what they're saying, because the catcher's trying to catch it. Like at that point, he's trying to catch the ball, and he just is like, "Oh shit, this guy just ran me over. I didn't even have the ball yet."
I agree. I think you didn't have to do it, but as far as saying it's a dirty play, like it is within the rules. As far as like he has as much right to the plate as you do.
Yeah.
But I mean, I agree with you. He could have slid in for sure. But like if he's going to stand on the plate, you can go through him.
Yep.
Now, you could say dropping your shoulder in him isn't right, but I mean, we don't know what shit they've been talking. I don't know. This could be just gamesmanship. He could have just been fucking running his mouth, writing a check, and now he's got to cash it and met him in the alley. But I mean, it's good follow through. Get that kid on the football field. I don't know where the hell he's playing. We got a couple of these. So this is another one. So this one was kind of in the middle of the plate we were talking about. This one's this one's more what we were talking about, what you were saying with the guy being in the front of the plate. He's in the front of the plate. I don't think either of them are wrong. Like it's just a collision at the plate.
I think that one's more on the runner.
Because you're allowed to do it.
But I don't know the intricacies of baseball. But in this one, he has the ball. Like the runner knows that he just caught it and he's standing at the front of the plate. It's like the unwritten rules of baseball thing. It's like it's Jeej, he's gonna tag you. And he's not if he was standing on the plate and he caught the ball and he has it, all right, run his ass over. But if he's 2 feet in the baseline and you're fucked, he got you, you got thrown out, bro. You don't have to try and kill this guy. But I guess he's going out with a bang.
Let's look up. I'm looking at Baseball Rule Academy because that's a reliable source. Just give me the damn rule. I don't need the catcher's movement into foul territory were not in reaction to the trajectory of the throw, and he did not have to be. Did not have to be in that position to receive the ball. The catcher can legally block the plate if he has possession of the ball or if the throw takes him into the path of the runner or if the catcher is receiving a throw from a draw in on infield.
So that'd be this instance.
If you free
if he has the ball, he can go wherever he damn well pleases.
Okay.
Now,
if a catcher is legally or illegally blocking the plate, it is permissible for the runner to barrel the catcher over, provided he does not deviate his path or target the catcher. So
so if the catcher's standing on the line, he can just run at him. But I think that's where I'm saying the unwritten rule is if they got you, Like
Yeah,
you don't then run the catcher over just cause fuck him. But if they've been chippy like all game, it's like
He's getting fucking run over.
you get a free shot at the catcher. It's like, hey, it's not in the rules that I can't do it. They might be pissed at me, but okay.
I mean, that's what I'm saying though. Like you could say it's a like unwritten rule, but it is actually
you
in
can
the
do
rules.
it.
Like, yeah, you can do it.
It would just be like, I think it's more of like the injury thing of like, you don't know what's going to happen to you because you're running into the catcher who has full gear, and the catcher, it's like why bother doing it when I know I'm out? Unless he drops it, I guess. But
That's the play you're looking for. At
you
that
could
point.
play for the drop, but
That's the hard part. I'm gonna watch it again. I feel like he's already the throws here. He's already there. Like his only chance is he's got to get him to drop.
yeah, he has to go over him for sure.
So-
But it's like I think he caught it soon enough to where the runner could have. The runner definitely could have not run him over,
right,
knowing that he caught it, but he just chose to run him over. It's like, all right, fuck it. Like
He's
right,
also pretty far out.
but he can stand there if he's going to catch it. Like
No,
if
he definitely can. But like he's outside of the plate, so like
he's out.
He's free game to get smacked. Like that's. But I get what you're saying. He doesn't have to do
I
it.
think
but
like pause it when it gets in his glove. Like when you see the ball, like boom. He could not run him over.
yeah, he could not.
Totally 100%, but
he could.
He fucking ran him over. So it's like, what are you gonna do? Like
you got option A, and
option B, option A, tight game.
Yeah,
Look, it's gonna be like my boys might be pissed if I don't run him over.
told this guy to go fuck himself, so now I gotta smoke him.
Yeah, like so now you're gonna get smoked. But if you're catcher, it's like you got to smoke him back.
Oh yeah,
like you can't just stand there and just
you got to
put your shoulder into him.
Put your shoulder into him and hold that ball.
Hold that
That's
rock.
the only thing you got. You hold that ball with two. And you got the gear on. You should feel more confident about it. Like you got more padding than he does. But he's got that momentum. He got Mo on his side. And boy. Yeah, it wasn't until we slowed it down where I thought, I know he doesn't have a chance. Oh, well.
There's a chance. There's an opportunity there for him to be the bigger person. He said, fuck that.
No, I think he said, yeah.
And he went to truck. He trucked it. He went down lower. He actually saw him catch it, I think, and was like, oh, okay, bet. Let me hit it.
Okay, now that we've seen it from this, let's just kind of break this up. So it's right here. Okay, so right here, it became an Oklahoma drill.
Because it could have been, yeah, because then he switches what shoulder he's going to lead with.
Yeah.
He's coming in, running, and then he's like, well,
Fuck this guy.
I might as well go left shoulder in there. I love it, though.
That's phenomenal business. Ash.
And if you're the catcher, man, you gotta go right shoulder on left shoulder. You got the pads, man. Light his ass up.
Or fucking take his ankles out. Like you
well, all I know is whoever the next batter is getting one right between his eyes. So this is gonna be tough. Whoever's next up is like, gosh, man, you just set me up because he is getting one to the head for sure.
Yeah. That is we gotta watch this one more time. It's phenomenal. When we break it down and it goes from baseball to an Oklahoma drill.
They threw him out.
Fucking all right, bitch. Bang!
Bam!
He touches home plate too. I mean,
he did. He went for it. Catcher held on to it. So fair enough to him, I guess.
I think my neighbors are fighting outside. I thought it was the video. It sounds like Little League people are fighting outside.
Oh, no.
Shit! Yeah, they'll be all right. I'm sure there's just two sides to every story.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, all right. This is phenomenal business. So, farmer sprays protesters trespassing on his land with manure. I mean, this is just get shit on literally. Oh,
it's not right.
Oh, you got a white tent? Be a shame if someone puts manure on it. Oh, just getting the hose down with shit. He's coming back, don't worry. Now, who got shit on worse, these people or the catcher?
I think these people.
They might have, yeah, because they got a second round.
Yeah. They
I
got
didn't know
double
there was
dose. They got double dosage.
Fucking shit splatter from John Deere, you know? new thing. I mean, it's been an educational program with the baseball. I'll tell you that much. That's a good way to end it.
Good stuff right there.
Yeah. So I guess that's that's why it's important you play multiple sports because he instantly saw him catch it and said,
"Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's fall for me.
I'm lighting somebody up.
Yeah, we may lose the game, but I'm winning my one.
I'm gonna get something.
Yeah, I'm gonna win mine. I mean, it's kind of crazy because I feel like the baseball ones you could understand. That fucking kid in track. I mean, son, there's got to be a coach that tells you. I mean, son, what the hell did you just? How did you just fucking fold yourself up like a lawn chair?
Yeah.
The unfortunate piece is I think I could see Shitter EP doing that.
Oh, no, most definitely. Most definitely.
God damn it. That's unfortunate. Well, I'll figure it out. All right.
On that note,
bid you adieu.
Been an absolute pleasure, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely.
We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching the video. We appreciate you hanging out with us and joining our Stoogie adventure. If you like a lot more brain-numbing and dumb Stoogie content, make sure to click the social descriptions down below.
We might be posted on there. We might not. But the only way for you to find out is by clicking on those links below. So we hope to see you there.
And make sure to click the subscribe button and that bell.
Subscribe.
Do it right now.